Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? And what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else. Like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Are you waiting so for what the hell? So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Frost Esports in our 88th edition of our weekly Rocket League tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot of good matchups. Before we can get into them, first and foremost, my name is Llama77. Joined in the booth, it is Mr. Ground Zero. How are you doing today, sir?
What can I say? I'm doing good, Llama, and I'm welcome to be here once again. I'm back on the Frost doing some amazing casting with you, Llama, along with our broadcaster, Nix. It's been a while since I've come on here. But nonetheless, it's always a warm welcome, ready to cast some fantastic Rocket League, and with our Blizzard 88 in progress. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see between Lotus 8 Esports and Tote. I have still no clue if that's a mispronunciation of the name, a type, or whatever. But we're gonna call it as we see it today.
Call it as we see it, and also calling, like you said, Lotus 8, one of the teams we're going to see starting out in the tournament. A big storyline for them. People know them as Platstrats, a team that really has been active in these Frost tournaments, picked up by Lotus 8. So what an achievement for them, and we'll get to see them playing in the first matchup today. It is going to be a best of three, so a little bit shorter series for us.
Exactly. So best of three. When it comes to best of threes, I'm not gonna lie. Other than a best of five, it's one of my most favorite formats because after the first game, and the pressure is all on the first game itself. After the first game, it's do or die at that moment. So it adds on the pressure for whichever team they're facing off, or which one was the one that lose at that moment. So to see which one will become the winner or loser, I'm kind of not gonna lie. Will it be the newly named Lotus 8 Esports, previously known as you said the Platstrats? I'm excited to see under the new banner. Will that help them out, or were they better as being Platstrats name wise?
Yeah, well, that give them the little bit extra boost. Obviously, $100 on the line here today, and we're getting right into the first game. Before we can say anything, it's going to be Toast or Tote, whatever you want to call them, in orange, and Lotus 8 in the blue.
And they're starting off already a lot of aggression. And when it comes to this is what I love about NA casting in comparison to EU. We gotta give them props for making it entertaining straight off the bat. There's nothing boring happening on the field. They do have their low moments for sure, but you can be you can feel comfortable knowing the fact that something interesting is about to develop for sure in the moments. I think we're seeing a Nurka double commit. Yeah, there was Trent there right behind, following up on Knight. Yeah, so a little bit of a miscommunication error right off the bat here. First 30 seconds of no goal, but Toaster is trying to put some action, trying to develop some goals from the defensive side of to seems Lotus 8 Esports, but nothing yet. Oh, opportunity nearly happened, but for the bile, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of an even matchup for now.
Yeah, pretty even to start up this matchup, and it is important to note this is a double elimination tournament, so if you do lose this matchup, you'll drop to that lower bracket, face some other teams that have been playing down there, but would not like to use that life and the earliest you can, so keep it the latest you can. We'll see though, like you said, nothing really happening in this first minute. Snow will get another shot on target, and like you said, this first game is very important for the momentum flow of this series to take the win.
And which one will develop that momentum right off the bat? That is what's the most important. I think it might be Sargent who gets the perfect flick right behind the whole defensive tote here. My God, what a play! Passing from Nighty, his teammate. He just outdribbles the whole field of tote there. Getting the first goal, drawing the first blood for his team, Lotus 8 Esports.
And Ducky G looked to cheat back a little bit for that boost, made them pay. Lovely passing to start out, and a first goal gives them some extra momentum. Ducky trying to make up for it with a shot on board. Snow trying to keep this one in as they do want to try and, keep some pressure, get it back. But Nightya so good on these contests will get it back into their own offensive zone. It's going right towards that backboard where Ducky G will try and clean it up. Toast, he leading the team, maybe with the team name, but doesn't get any touch on it in the offensive zone.
And they're still looking like to be a little bit on the back foot right now. It's been from the side, especially Trent here, who's foregoing anything and trying to develop some play here. He's also trying to get some bumps as well. Ooh, Nighty. He seems to have saved his own teammate's shot, which is slightly unfortunate, but nonetheless, the game will still go on. 2 minutes have gone past now with still 2 minutes remaining. Sorry, apologies. 2 minutes, but 3 minutes remaining on the timer here. And Ducky GG, nothing developing from the side. Yeah, he's going to get 50-50 by Trent. Ball's in the blue corner. And I think from Nighty, who has 0 boost, managed to successfully pass it up to Trent with an opportunity to get a shot. No, good save by Toast, but Sarge here with 50-50. Ball goes up to the ceiling, will be stopped by Ducky GG. Good save by Trent, finalizing that goal. Ice in his veins, gets a second one on the board for Lotus 8 Esports.
As Sarge is holding all of the shots there for Lotus 8 to start up the game, but gives up this assist right off of that roof. Trent nice to just slam that one right on home. And with about half this game left, Lotus 8, they really have found their footing to start this series off. 2-0, a good hold to have your opponent in. But Toast, obviously, they've won some games to get up to this point. We'll see if they can come back.
It's looking a little bit difficult, but Ducky GG getting a flip reset there. I wasn't expecting that one to pop out of nowhere, but he looks to be a very capable player with mechanics-wise. They've got mechanics galore. That doesn't mean it's going to get you goals, though. Like we were talking about earlier, the momentum's all in the favor for Lotus 8 Esports. For a second, I was going to eat my words. The caster curse moment. At least at this point, this is why I forgot. I was hesitant casting for us, because it seems to be anytime I pop on, I seems to be a caster curse for any team I'm casting for or against at this moment. But right now, Trent developing a play here, passing up to Nighty, already getting a shot there, but will be saved by Ducky GG Snow with a toss of a shot into the sidewall. Stopped by Sarge, who keeps it up there, passing up to Steve Nighty. And Nighty will get a pass into the corner, stopped there by Snow. With 0 boost, he's not going to be able to do much in the time trying to find his teammate Toast there, and unfortunately for them, nothing yet. And we've got 1 minute 30 seconds still left on the timer here, and the momentum's still all in the favor of Lotus 8 Esports.
They're keeping up this pressure. They're making sure to get, passes, multiple attempts here. Trent towards that left post does go a little bit wide, so they will have to get these rotations back. And now what can Toast show us on the offense? On the other side of the field, it's pretty much nothing right back in their defensive zone. Toast has to go back. Toast, the player, not the team, has to go back and pick some boost. But Trent will keep this in. That's the thing right now about Lotus Esports. They are keeping possession, keeping their opportunities up.
Sarge is going to stop that ball in its tracks, gets another touch, finalizing it, gets a demo at the same time with the captain Toast himself. Now Snow with a 50-50 on the right wall with Nighty. Knight trying to find his teammate in the middle. No one there. No one person in blue just yet until Trent now. Not much boost in his tank as well. He's going to try and find Sarge, but that will be stopped as well. Sarge getting a pinch on the side wall. Wasn't really successful in finding his teammates. Now Ducky GG pass up to the top, gets in there, and Trent, ooh, that was close from his side, 50-50 with Nidia, and like what he's saying, no action from the side of Code yet, and I think they're trying to give them, the other team, perhaps a false sense of security, but who knows. But with the last 30 seconds, I think everything is in the favor for Lotus 8 Esports for winning this game.
And definitely in their favor. 30 seconds left, though. Toast needs something real soon. Nightya gonna try and get that possession once again. Sarge, a nice little dirty touch. Top right corner. Sarge finding the second goal for themselves of this game, and the third for Lotus 8.
Oof, that is another nasty goal against Toad once again. Very nice shot as well from the side of Lotus 8 Esports, and they're definitely showing it what for. They're going all in, and it has put them the other side right now, Toad completely on the back foot, making them a little more awkward. They haven't really had that chance to really develop any play here. The rotations have looked good, no one really making any major issues. I haven't seen anything yet, but I think from the other side, Lotus 8 Esports, it's just been such a dominant side that it just makes it impossible to get a goal in, and I spoke too soon, but is it too little too late? I still eat my words though.
Yeah, eat your words just a little bit. Go have some of that alphabet soup. But nonetheless, you said it. It is a little bit too late. Only a second on the clock. Can't get 2 goals in that time. So it is going to be Lotus 8 taking this first game out of the best of 3. Really exciting performance from them. Like you did mention, that they really had a really good game overall. Their shots were kind of unmatched. I believe they doubled the total overall shots on the other side. So was really clean, but not over yet. Best of 3.
There's still an opportunity now in the next game, but like I was talking about earlier, this is the do or die moment. If they fail now, well, it's all over. And we were talking about before, they're gonna have to contend with the lower bracket, fight off all the other teams who've made their way down there as well, and they have to go over with another journey back. It's like it's back-to-back hell. I'm not gonna lie, but if it's any team that's capable of doing it, it might be Toad here. They're not putting up a disappointing performance at all, but Lotus Esports, they're just doing everything right now.
Yeah, they really are. And I think it's big for Toast to at least score that last goal. It's hard when you don't at least get one when you're sitting on that goose egg to really get a feel for the series. But because they get that one, and especially on a player like Ducky, who we had seen driving towards the net, taking those really insane shots, going into this game too, if they can shake some stuff up, maybe they can slip one out from Lotus 8 and maybe take it to a game 3.
Could be possible, could be very much possible. There's anything is at this point where we know what kind of things are capable in a game overall. Again, Toad might be able to surprise us in this game here, but like I was saying earlier, it's going to take a heck of a lot more effort from their side, and they're going to have to be a little bit more faster, just that more, more of a reach, more of a presence. They need to build that domination from the get-go. They can't waste any second. Toast here with a quick change of preset into the Fennec. Maybe it does do him well, but I'm not going to lie, putting Titanium White Reapers on a Fennec has to be one of the most greatest heinous sins you could commit before my eyes.
We'll see if they can recover for those sins and make it up with some goals. But obviously 5 minutes on the clock here in this game number 2. If Lotus 8 can take this game number 2, they will walk on forward into that winners final, an all-important game that, can be the immediate pathway towards that grand final where you lock some money. So definitely want to get there, give yourself a chance to do so. But early, it is going to be possession again to Lotus 8.
They're starting off. Ooh, Toast there nearly had an opportunity because was stopped. A misplay there, but nonetheless, he's gonna try and find someone in orange from his team. But good save there from Snowball to fly off into their side. So they're looking a tad more awkward once again. Sarge, his dominating presence has been a sight for sore eyes, especially for a team like Toad right now, who's again looking a tad awkward. That could very last second touch there from Ducky GG, making that necessary touch to keep the ball under 4 now. But idea getting a pinch, very awkward pinch there, back into his own half. Snowy completely missing touch on the ball. Ducky GG, but getting bumped by his teammate. There's those major mistakes that might, in the long run, work against Toad right now, but nonetheless, still opportunity there for Toad, and Toaster missing the goal. Good save from the other side. Opportunity for Snow with a double tap. Saved by Sarge, who came at the perfect time to ignite. Good save there once again as well, making sure he gets a fingertip touch on the 50. The 90, you just can't really get a irregular successful pinch down the opportunity, but no, stopped there by Sarge in defense. And nearly 2 minutes gone in this match, and it's quite kind of tied right now and very quiet.
Yeah, pretty quiet, like you were saying. It's been some back and forth. Sarge, though, will end the back and forth with once again the first goal of the game right off the corner. Pass from Trent was beautiful. Sarge just rotating right back in. Beats the final player, and a 69 miles per hour shot. That's pretty funny.
That's not too bad. You know, as a 69 as it goes, gotta by law of the bro code saying nice for that one. It's a good shot from the side of Sergeant. Once again, he's the one who's been opening up the gates for Lotus at Esports when it comes to making those necessary shots and getting those first blood for his side. But Trent now, he's trying to do something in the zone. Gets saved off by Toast there. I keep on missing the name, and it's so confusing with the person who's playing within the game as well at the same time. So, if I do make mistakes, do forgive me. But nonetheless, Toast get a save. The pass off to Ducky GG with a 50-50 with Sarge. Zero boost in his tank. He's not going to be able to do anything just yet. Pass off to Snow. Snow on the backward touch there with Toast and save there by Nidia. This man is great in both offense and defense. A very well-rounded player there. Good opportunity by Trent, and that was an own goal 50-50. What have I just seen?
Yeah, this is just some unfortunate Rocket League, I guess you would say. Trent just bumps it off of Snow. It bounces in, and the second now for Lotus Ace Esports. They are doing such a good job once again at the halfway point with this 2-goal lead, and the goals coming on two separate players that both had one in the last game. Driving right off the kickoff, though, again, that third defenseman, their defense is so good as well. Their rotations are so on point today.
Oh, they've been doing fantastic. But as you were saying, rotation and the positioning has really worked out well. And the icing on the cake is those nasty mechanics they have well developed in their arsenal right now. With Sar trying to find another play here. Good save by Toast in defense. Finally, they're kind of waking up here from the side of right now. That was very close. Nearly ate my words once again, but good save nonetheless. Give the ball away from the orange. And F1 now Toast now in the air. Pass off to Snow. Snow with a double tap. Nope. Just miss again. Well, gets one touch, but he was content with finding off two players from the side of Lotus Esports. Toast trying to keep the ball in the middle, and can't really get that midfield control necessary to pull the ball and the game in their favor. Snow trying to find and develop an air dribble, but once again getting stopped by Trent now. Flings the ball to the side. Toast getting 50-50, losing possession. Sarge now pass up to Trent. Trent now trying to find his teammate. Gets a very nasty redirect opportunity for Knight, and he just misses the ball. Good save there nonetheless, though. Trent now trying to find his teammate once again. Stopped by Toast, and the ball will remain in action for a good bit. I really need to keep my mouth quiet at this point.
Yeah, Sarge gonna pretty much match the statistics of last game with picking up another. It's just Snow trying to clear this ball out, but Sarge says, that's my ball, that's not yours. Drives it straight into the net. That's the third for Lotus 8, and only about a minute and 15 on the clock. If Toast is gonna be able to find these goals, they're gonna need to be able to find them soon. We're able to find one at the end of the last game. In this game, they're gonna need to find three again. Toast playing defense right now.
They're kind of forced to be continuing on the defensive strat no matter what kind of position they're in, even in the second game right now. Good flick in there by Toast. Oh my days, Toast. Finally, the captain of Toast himself has developed a very nasty play. The good flick right behind between Trent and Nighty, who are both on defense. He finally opened up the gateway, drawing some first blood for the side of... that's the first goal in 2 games from the side of Tote there, but... will it finally happen? Will they get that necessary tie to push this into a game 3? Who knows? But we're going to see in the last 1 minute itself now.
Kind of scary, though, for Team Tote. I mean, last game, you talked about it. It took them 4 minutes and 58 seconds to find their first goal. In this game, it took them about 4 minutes and 10 seconds to do so. They're going to need to find 2 more. And there is one of them. Snow just drives this one on in, assisted by the teammate there, who's going to work as a guide to just put that one in.
The navigation, the whole system itself to get that blue open net, but nonetheless they found their destination. X marks the spot and they got that goal. One more is all that needed for tying up this game. Will they get it? They finally opened up some hole with physical aggression. That was what was so lacking from the side of Tote here. No physical aggression, no shot opportunities you're not going to get, especially with the defense from the side of Lotus Esports, who've been very successful keeping the ball away and keeping it stuck in the other side. Pass off from Ducky GG. Nasty pass in there. The ball hits the crowd. Oh my days, the ball hits the post. That is tragedy falling on the side of Tote there. Still got one last chance opportunity. Will it be there? Pinch off the backboard. 50-50. Slow. He's done it. He's done it. Oh my days.
And they, like you said, they have done it in under a minute. They have found the 3 tying goals for Tote. Now 7 seconds left. There's still time on the clock. Some 0-second shenanigans could go down for either side, but we'll see if it does. Lotus 8 obviously glad they had that many goals to buffer out their lead. A mistouch here, as I think both teams would be pretty okay with overtime. Trent doesn't want to end it so fast, though, leaving it up. Nightya for the pass. Toast will get the final touch, and we are headed to OT.
Like, what OT it will be. More than likely, I'm for sure guaranteed to see action-packed for sure. Opportunity now for Toast. Gets a nicely flicked away into the other side. Nothing happening just yet. And 50-50 out from the side of Ducky GG. I just got information there about the predictions coming out in the OT right there, that the whole 100% prediction set has gone in favor of Lotus Esports, and you can see why, but I think it came a little bit too late, too soon there, as we see in this game finally being pushed into OT. First 30 seconds in and no goal just yet.
No goal just yet. Golden goal scenario. And obviously, if that goal is going to go to the side of Lotus 8, they will be moving on. If not, we'll be going to a game number 3. Exciting either way. Nightya, though, almost sneaking behind that back line. You see it. The bumps, the demos, causing so much disruption, making so much use every time they make a trip down. But look at the shot. It is almost on point. Nightya, the last one back, has to keep it out.
Oh my days, that would have been a nasty shot to end off this OT and push it to a game 3, but nonetheless, good save and defense from Nightya. He's been rock solid stone defense for the side of Lotus Esports. Ducky GG, keep the ball in the middle. Nightya with not much plus boost here. 50 with the other side, and now plays off good demo there from the back. Toast, he's opening up holes, pushing the defense to gather up some opportunities for the side of Toad here with Toast himself finalizing that goal and bringing us to game 3 against Lotus Esports. What a shot, what a pass and play from Ducky GG to his teammate Toast there, finalizing that goal 4-3 in the end of going to game 2.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about Toast, the resilience there. Talk about getting smacked, going down 0-3 to start that game in the final minute. Seems like they flipped some switch somewhere. I don't know where it was, but a whole new team came out in that final minute. 3 goals, the goal in overtime, and 9 shots there from the team, I would assume, leader of Toast.
I'm not gonna lie, not the best ratio, but I got the results they wanted, which was a game 3. Now, I wouldn't say they'd be disappointed, but let's talk about Lotus Esports and how they fell. I think from the start, from the get-go, they were playing very strong. They utilized the same tactics, but at that point, with the last 1 minute 30 seconds, we saw them completely shut off at that moment. Tote there, they switched on in comparison, as you were saying there earlier. Lotus Esports, I think at that point, they were kind of slightly underestimating them there. And that underestimation can be your biggest issue, and they've fallen into that sin quite early on, and now they have to suffer game 3 here instead of taking a full 2-0 sweep. But will they get back, and will they stop that underestimation, which will hopefully might give them the favor? Who knows? But Tote here, they're looking extremely strong. I'm not gonna lie.
They're looking strong here, but can they kind of continue what they had? I mean, if they didn't have, again, I talked about it at the end, if they didn't have that much time, they really couldn't have come back. So I feel like for Tote, they need to score goals earlier, because Lotus 8, they obviously have the tools. Trent and Sarge, both games, have combined for some goals. The passing plays have been on point. Both teams are going to have to show it going here to game 3.
It's not going to be easy for sure, and I think at this point, we're going to be expect to see some amazing action for both sides, especially, I think, this one side of Lotus Esports. Open opportunity! Poster, just keeping out by a hair left there, I'm not going to lie. That was very, very close for the side of them. Definitely panic and screams from the side of Tote there, but this is an opportunity for Nightya to develop an opportunity for his team. Oh my days. From the side of Lotus Esports, they played some massive 4D chess, getting an air dribble right past the whole defense, past Snow, up into the air. His teammate Trent called it up perfectly, getting an air dribble bump and getting the first goal within the first 30 seconds for his team, Lotus Esports.
And this is the scary thing. Lotus 8 will always have these tools to score. They are definitely already ready to get back to this game number 3. We'll see, obviously, if that 1-goal lead can hold, if they can hold on to it in that final minute. But for right now, still 4.5 minutes on the clock. A very early goal. We'll put Toe behind here. The double touch will get denied there by Trent. He's going to send it out wide to the corner. Nightya waiting to receive this one, trying to hold down possession. Snow intercepted in midfield. Snow's passes have just been getting pickpocketed today.
Oh, he's been getting stopped, and it's actually sickening to see, because he has such nice passes. He's finding his teammates, but you know, you definitely have to, if you're the opposite team here, I would definitely try to focus on that kind of play. We're trying to separate his teammates and remove him from the equation. But right now, from the side of Lotus and Esports, they've been doing quite well with that. Toast now finding his opportunity. Ooh, good save there from Sarge. Puts it up the backboard. Snow getting under the 50-50. Wins it out.
Oh!
Oh my God, what a play from Snow. Sarge, save him from Sarge. Perfectly placed right beneath the Snow. 50-50 with himself once again. And Sarge, Snow, I'm not gonna lie, got the luckiest touch of the century I've ever seen.
As Snow said, you've been intercepting my passes. I'm just going to start intercepting your passes, redirecting that one right towards the net. So a tie ball game here with 3 minutes 30 remaining on the clock. And Toad striking back feels really good, but once again, can their defense hold as Lotus 8 rushes down the field once more?
That could have been an opportunity. Good play there from Knight, but he's gonna stop Ducky GG now with possession of the ball. Gets a perfect theatrical setup. Sarge completely missed the ball. Necessary to stop this play, but Trent in defense playing very, very solid. Keeps the ball for now. Trent now pre-flipping into it. It's a shot opportunity. Pass to Knight. Get 50-50 with Toast himself, and he stops that play in its tracks. Ducky GG with the double tap of Sarge there. Ooh, just missing the touch necessary to get a double tap. A nasty one as well from his hands. Good save from Snow. And Knight himself getting a mid boost there. Gets removing the existence of the lobby. Now Sarge, he's gonna get the necessary play to push that ball way to the other half. Stopped by in his tracks by himself by Toast. Now getting a very lucky touch into the corner. Not stopping that play in his half right now. He's playing the defensive main while on offense. This is just quite an odd mixture to see. An oxymoron, one might say. Sarge with an opportunity saved there by Snow. And we got the last 2 minutes 30 seconds after the timer here still of this game. Game 3.
And that one's going to go right off the crossbar. Love to see it. It is going to be Sarge Nightya combining for yet another goal. It is Lotus 8 right at the halfway mark, reclaiming their lead here. And again, they had multiple passes right there, dancing right across that line. Really, really close to scoring. Finally, though, the pressure that they have been applying finally cracks the egg here. Tote now going to be down 1. Still so much time on the clock, though.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Still more than enough time for a team like Toad now, who's shown themselves capable of pushing a tie game and winning a game itself by even in the last 1 minute. So they can't be walking on eggshells now from the side of Lotus Esports if they want this game right now. Good demo there in the back. I heard it happening on the side of Toast himself. 50-50. Now Sarge getting a 50-50 zone, putting it in the middle. Trent now trying to find his teammate Naya, looking to tab it off when he's trying to fend off the whole team of Toad himself. It's a one-man army if I've ever seen it right there, but Snoke now with no boost. Now Ducky GG, last man in defense. How will he fare it? He will have no boost. Toast himself trying to find a passing play. And now pushing the ball finally into the blue side. It's been a while since we've in the orange side since we've seen it. It works. The pressure that they've been applying, as you said there earlier, Llama has consistently cracking the defense of Toast, continuously getting their 3rd goal of game 3.
And it doesn't even matter if Nightya, it doesn't even matter if they try and touch it once. Nightya will smack that one a second time, applying that extra pressure, and once again scoring another goal. So Lotus 8, they now are the teams that are taking control in the later portions of this game. Can the lead hold? I think so, because Nightya's got another right towards that left post.
Oh, that is just nasty. 50-50 with Trent all the way to the ceiling. Now you're reading that perfect. He gets a nasty double tap. No, a little bit of a bounce though, so no freestyling points. Jazer will not be happy to rate that one, but nonetheless, the finish, not too bad. Nasty shot, getting more results for themselves, putting more goals on the scoreboard, necessary to make sure that they show themselves as a very dominant team from the get-go. Lotus 8 Esports definitely not the disappointing team to watch right now, and fan favorite right now for the side of Twitch chat, who voted earlier saying that this game is definitely 100% of their favorite. Toast messing up his coxier pin, just not going to give him any bonus points there, even with style. But let's pass off to his teammate, Ducky GG, 50-50. Ooh, Toast there, nearly getting a redirect in. Ducky GG with no boost, supposed to rotate, and Snow now misses the ball completely. 50-50, backflip flick there from Sarge, and the ball's just flying around all over the field at this point. I have no idea what's happening with it. 50 save there from Sarge.
Good save there, keeps that one out of any danger here. But now Lotus 8, this is your task. Defend your lead here in this final minute when you could not last game. Lock yourselves in that winner's final for winning this game. It will be a best-of-5 series, but you got to win this one first. Got to hold on to that lead. Trent meets that one at midfield, trying to look for a teammate. Ducky GG with the intercept will pass it on to Snow off the backboard and on the goal line. Finally in.
That was a ball and a half from the side of Toast themselves. That was a passing play there from Snow, stopped there from Trent. I believe that was Nightya. He's got a very nice touch there, but unfortunately you cannot save that last shot necessary to get the ball out at that point, because it's a whole team of Toast nearly upon you, falling like a landslide. But this might be an opportunity right off kickoff, but it will be stopped there. Good save by Sarge, clearing it away to his teammate Trent, trying to find that redirect, or if it reset himself. But will be stopped there by Toast with a 50-50. Naya missing an open net there. Oof, the last couple of seconds are ringing, and I think it might be ringing in the favor of Lotus 8 Esports, who've still got the win, but we've seen Toast themselves capable of putting in some very amazing results, but I think it's a little bit too late at this point now. It's another 50-50. Nightblood pushing this ball away into the orange half, and Ducky GG following the ball, following the blue side. Lotus 8 Esports winning game 3 and winning this series overall.
Lotus 8, such a good series for them. Might have stumbled just a little bit in game number 2, but other than that, pretty clean. That last game as well, we talked about the opportunities. You could clearly see it in those shot counters. 16-8, literally doubling the opposing team shot counter. Absolutely massive for Lotus 8. It also means they're moving on to the winners final, a best of 5 series, which the winner gets the grand final with a game advantage.
And that game advantage, especially when happen, is a very, very juicy advantage that puts you in favor of getting that oh so sweet 100 green cash. I'm not opposed to getting some good 100 green cash myself. I wouldn't see why a team like Lotus Esports wouldn't want it either. But they've been putting up a very astounding result. After the first game, they played very, very well. Second game, they had good results, but they kind of switched off. Like that gave Toast, who found those opportunities, and their switch wasn't incredibly enough turned on at that moment. And game 3 as well, they played pretty well, getting that tied up game. But just in the last moment, and unfortunately for them, it seems to me that the other side, Lotus Esports, stopped underestimating them, putting on more of a game 1 result and getting that domination play. They know what they're capable of, especially. And I'm not disappointed to see them win one nonetheless here. Good performance between both sides, but there can only be one winner. That's Lotus Esports.
And you can see the bracket there on screen. Nightblood Gaming is going to be playing Lotus 8 Esports for that winners final. As well, you know, you talk about Toad or Toast, whatever you want to call them. They're not burnt just yet. They're dropping down to the lower bracket. They still have an extra chance there to maybe fight their way back. But before we can get into that winners final series, which is going to be a best of 5, we do have to take just a short little break. Get that lobby set up. Get the players in here for a fantastic matchup. So you everybody at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
See you soon.
Night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's all losing my control. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Night has come, it's crazy. Night is gone, and it goes like this. You could save me from my
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Frost Esports and our weekly Rocket League tournament. It's number 88, and we are here in the winners final. It's a best of 5 matchup that'll decide who is going to that grand finals first.
Better to see how well this plays out. Lotus Esports. We just watched playing over there against Toe, who are right now contending with their own journey in the losers bracket / lower finals. They're going to be in for a journey for themselves. But right now we're going to be seeing how this journey for this team, Lotus Esports versus the Nightblood Gaming. They're a frequent comer of Frost Esports. I'm not gonna lie, they've been putting up a couple of good results here. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a good matchup. I'm excited to see how well this plays out between both teams here, and we've literally got to go right off the bat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and also Nightblood Gaming, throughout their kind of way through the tournament, they've only had one series that has gone to the third game overall. So that was the last series, so into this one, hopefully not to drop any more. Lotus 8, they have a couple of losses throughout it, but haven't dropped the lower bracket just yet. And we saw them last game. They can be very, very dominant at times, especially in this game number 1. It's all important to take it.
And Trent here is going to start off that, but he will be stopped by Optic standing up. That is a very odd name, but nonetheless, I think he's just trying to assimilate what his position is. And the position from Zigwo, what a passing play, and he gets a shot right in there. 50-50 with Quarantine, bounce up the sidewalk, open goal. Where was the team of Lotus Esports? No one to be found unless Zigwo gets the first goal in the first minute.
First goal on the board. Love to see it, and we haven't really seen Lotus play from behind on stream. I know as their pedigree of plat strats, they definitely have the ability to do so. Trent putting a shot on board first and foremost to try and strike back, and that pressure is definitely something they can work off of. We'll see Optic standing up, and maybe they can clear it out. Quarantine as well, just trying to get it out for now, but right at that midfield line, they're having a little bit of trouble to do so. Sarge almost dips past it.
Ooh, he nearly found that opportunity, but even he was feeling it awkward considering the fact that it was a 1v1 situation. So the other defender, last man back from the side of Nightblood Gaming, he played very well with the defense. Definitely a ones man for sure. He's dabbled with the playlist, but right now it's going to be Sarge with the back play here, pushing it all the way from his back. Clears it off on the other side here. 50-50 with Zigwo, flies him away, and Trent now another backward Quarantine clearing off the side. Not yet. Will he get the necessary touch keeper there? No, he will not. Not successful as he was in the last couple of games. We've seen him against Coat here, but now Ziggo, the 50-50 pinch off in his own corner. Will the men get it there in time? No. That could have been tragedy for the side of Nightblood Gaming, nonetheless. To keep the ball away for now. The side, Sarge getting possession. Quarantine with the play here. Gets a touch on the ball. Trent. Very nice soft touch on the ball here. Tries to have a flip reset pass. Nothing yet. And Nightingale clearing it off into the corner. But he got the shot. Oh, opportunity. 50-50 with Quarantine. Sarge now getting the ball bar down and goes in for Lotus 8 Esports drawing first blood.
Bar down, brothers strike once again here. Yes, Sarge, a nice connection for themselves. Sarge, and that feels good. You know, we talked about it, that they are a team that loves to equalize, that loves to retake the lead. So doing that gives them some extra confidence. 3 minutes still left, though, so a lot of time left on the board, and this is still the first of a best of 5. Zigwo makes a nice little mechanical play in the air, but no one is there to follow it up, unfortunately. For right now, it's going to be a nice pass once again. To Sarge this time.
You'll love to see this kind of play happening. Sarge, he got such a nice passing play off to his teammate Naya. This positioning, this communication, it's just fantastic. It's immaculate. What can you say for this side of Lotus Esports? They're just putting up a out of a performance from their side right now. Good passing plays and getting another goal, 2-1. But Nightblood Gaming, I've casted them beforehand. They're very capable of putting up their own fights here. They're definitely not going to get this battle away too easily. Pass off from Quarantine after his teammate Zigwo. No one to be found this time. He moves away due to lack of boost, and now to be contending by. Ooh, that's an opportunity now for Lotus Esports. Saved there from Zigwo. Very heavy touch, but not yet. Going to keep it in the orange half here for now. Quarantine gaining possession, gets bumped up into the air. Trent, very nice touch on the ball here. Flip reset, no boost. He can't really finalize the shot. Waiting for his teammate Naya to help him out here in that situation, but even Naya got beat here. Optic, no boost in the tank here. We'll get that nice wall dash, but it will be stopped there from Trent in defense. 50-50 and nothing yet from the side of Nightblood Gaming. Good delay on the ball, and the ball still remains in action for now.
remains out of action for right now. 2 minutes left on the clock, though, and this is one of the things that Lotus 8 will punish you with, is they will take every opportunity. A nice bounce as well. They play that full court press. They will contest you at every single touch and make sure you pay for it if you make a mistake. So they've been putting that pressure on. They've been taking the shots. Right now, a total of 6 on the board for themselves. Zigwo, though, has an opportunity going the other way. Trent meeting it immediately and shutting down the offense.
Oof, it's been a good play from the side of Nightblood Gaming though right now, but they are being shut down, as you said, continuously with this presence of defense from the side of Lotus 8 Esports, getting another goal for themselves. Good bump there from Sarge. He is so meticulous when it comes to these demos, getting the bump there, and he gets a shot opportunity, leaves it to his teammate Naya, and he gets an open net for himself. 3-1. There's still 1 minute left on the timer here though.
Yeah, that's actually an insane play from Sarge. Playing as the teammate, playing as the linebacker, just saying, demoing anybody out in front of them, and then making sure to assist in that bump as well. That is the thing I'm talking about, that when they go down, they don't just take shots. They make sure that they use all their boost. They make sure that before they rotate, however they can affect the play, they do it. And with under a minute left, Nightblood needs to find some footing.
Oh, they definitely do, and we've seen them too. They've been capable of putting up that switch even in the last couple of seconds, 30 seconds. They don't give up on an easy fight here, but will they bring that toe energy for themselves and be able to capable to utilize it? But right now it seems not. Good passing from Night Corn type. He has no boost of the tank to fight up both from the back and the offense. So from there, he was a man stuck between a rock and a hard place at that moment, and the only option was to throw the ball away. Giving possession right back on the hands of Lotus Esports, but thrown away from Trent himself with no boost as well. And it seems to be a battle of no boost from both sides, that they're just suffering with a lack of it, but that doesn't matter for a player like Naya, who gets another shot, and a nasty one of that to get their 4th goal on the scoreboard.
And this play is, once again, you gotta give credit to the person that got the assist. Yes, Yuh put the shot on board, but Trent, you even said it. They were out of boost there, but still managed to stall that out long enough in the corner that a teammate could rotate on through. Yuh having to rotate back, making sure no danger off of the kickoff. But with the 3-goal lead, single digits on the clock here, it looks like Lotus 8 should be taking this first game. Nightblood, no real time to bounce back. It'll bounce off the wall here and down. Trent with the mistouch, and Lotus 8 Esports take game number 1.
Been a nasty first game from the get-go. We've seen this kind of game 1 performance from the start. We're actually very familiar with, isn't that right, Llama? Because they put up this exact performance against Tote themselves. So they put all of their cards, they put the whole cards right on the table from the get-go, and it didn't just work out. They're complete domination play style, but it's not only just the domination from the offense. They've been playing fantastic on the defense as well, stopping those opportunities. And their midfield control has just been immaculate, working perfectly against a team like Nightblood Gaming, who really prefers playing offensively as well. But they've left off a lot of gaps in the defense there, as you've seen. So Lotus 8 Esports, they've been banking on those opportunities whenever they can get them. And we've seen those results happen. 4 goals for the better with 5, 2, and 2 shots total, giving them a total of 9 shots over the team there. And they got the results with 4 goals. So it's not going to be an easy game. Best of 5 series for Nightblood Gaming. They're in for sure fire challenge.
It's definitely going to be a challenge, and as well, a big thing, it's the teamwork. You know, Lotus 8, every single goal was assisted. 4 goals, 4 assists. I mean, 9 shots on the board as well. That's some really good opportunities. Like you were saying, they don't stop on the pressure. For Nightblood, I think you got to break up that teamwork, whether that be the bumps the other way, the demos. You need to do something to disrupt that communication, because it is just working out too well.
Exactly. You're 100% right. If you could put forward, you go to the drawing board real quick. Within the meantime, while this lobby is being set up here before you join the lobby, talk about how you're going to be putting your offensive measures completely and making sure that the exact gaps that the other team, Lotus 8 Esports, are trying to develop, make sure you can stop that by either being a little bit more situationally aware on the field, maybe put all that offensive energy in getting some physical aggression bumps, as you were saying, get those demos, So with those kind of things, you can really put those into effect here and make them an opportunity and develop something for yourself on the field. That they're definitely going to have to do something here. It's going to take a while for sure, but I think they're capable as a team to be able to do that.
I think they are. I mean, and obviously it's a best of 5 series. You've gotten to this point. You know it's a longer series. So first game out of the way. That is sometimes what some of the teams need to just get a feel of the ball, get a feel of what their opponents are putting on forward, and then that second game they go in, they make that response. Like you mentioned, Nightblood, a very capable team to do so, but they've got to show us. I mean, we're talking about, but they got to show us.
Exactly. We can't just be hyping them up here while we're waiting for them to join the lobby. You can't just like. I love to be a hype man, but I try to be as neutral as best as I can. So I gotta throw in my fair bit of criticism from the other side here. And as these lobbies have now been set up, the players are ready to fight them off. And trying to maybe we might get the questions that we're gonna ask ourselves here. Will Nightblood Gaming be able to get some results? Quarantine is already off the aggressive field, and I think we did see the possibility of a comeback, an opportunity. Now with Optic getting a nice player, he's changed. I think he's still in the Octane there. No big major changes with preset wise. I think everyone's stuck with their original choices. Maybe it works out, who knows, but sometimes I think those placebos can work out for a team like Lotus 8 Esports. What a shot that was.
And although this is technically assisted, Nightya does just have that pass off of the opposing player. It's these pickpocketing plays. Again, full court pressure is unrelenting. 30 seconds in, it's going to be Lotus 8 taking that lead once more. Off of this kickoff, we'll go a little bit awkward off towards the wall. Trent going to try and win that one, and will. Cornside, though, just wants to clear it out. I think that's an important thing as well. Not only the physical plays, but making sure you get it out of your defensive half.
Ooh, this could be the opportunity they're looking down, but Zigwu missing that shot. The ball hit bar down after that flick and went out. Unfortunately for him, that bar down will not be going into the goal. The woodwork is not his friend tonight, but still putting up that pressure against the team. Lotus 8 Esports just looking a little bit struggling here, but nonetheless they finally find a gap, up an opportunity. Pushing the ball right back into the blue half here, trying to find that opportunity, cleared it up into the orange side, but will be continuously stopped. A little bit more midfield control. You'd like to see that physical aggression being directed into something more useful instead of giving the opportunities for the other team to make some gaps here. But Lotus 8 Esports, they're still contending off the other team right now. Nightblood Gaming, they're still looking a tad bit awkward, but a little bit more balanced in my opinion than the first game right now.
Sarge going for the aerial play. We'll go right towards the middle of the net. Sarge doesn't need an assist off of this one because it is the most beautiful double touch I have seen in my life. Sipping it by right there of Zigwo.
My God, what a touch that was. It was kind of awkward, I'm not gonna lie, but nonetheless, it gets the results he wants, which is a goal, and it just fits snugly right behind the players of Nightblood Gaming. The ball goes into the air, Quarantine with an air dribble, 50-50, could be an opportunity, but saved well by Naya. This man is just an absolute menace. I think he's a massive thorn in the side for any team he faces, especially when it comes to defense, because I swear, if I was a player like Nightblood Gaming right now, or even Toad themselves, I'd say I'd be screaming at my monitor with the way this man has been playing the most influential role on defense. Now, pass off there from Trent onto Zigwu. Zigwu, who himself is going to face off a flying Trent in the air, gets 50-50. Naya still fighting off Zigwu, who even with not much boost in the tank is still putting up a heck of a fight right now. Ooh, opportunity. Oh, Optic, what a passive play, what a shot from the side of, my God, from the side of Nightblood Gaming, apologies.
Yeah, the fans are definitely going to stand up for that one. Corntai on the assist. Centers a perfect ball there. And that's exactly what Nightblood Gaming need. They need to get that teamwork going here. Get it going. Get the whole team involved. Again, it is a 3-player game, so, I mean, you can play 2s or solos, but we're playing 3s right now, so you got to use the whole team if you're trying to do the best.
You're definitely going to have to be able to utilize every aspect of the field, and that includes your teammates. And right now, Naya, he's got to play their demo as well. He got on, but Zigwood getting that demo necessary to keep that ball. There's the physical aggression we were talking about. But I think earlier in that case, it was Team Nightblood Gaming, sorry, not Team Lotus 8 Esports, who listened to our advice more than the other was. And this might be the opportunity. Good save there on the backboard from Quarantine himself. Now, Optic stopping that ball in its tracks. Naya completely missing the ball, giving it to his teammate Trent himself. Got a good shot there, but good save from Zigwu in defense. Now he's off the backboard once again. Does he have another necessary boost? Keeps it down low. Passes to his teammate Optic now. Optic, will he get that sidewall redirect? Passing into the middle. No, he will not. Sarge there with a save. 50-50. Quarantine with a touch on the ball. Cleared up by Naya all the way into the side. Now the pressure going back into the half of Nightblood Gaming.
Trying to get some more pressure towards their side here. Under 2 minutes to go, though, for the side of both of these teams that definitely want to come back. Obviously, if you are Lotus Esports, you want probably more than one. But if you are Nightblood Gaming, it is only within one right now. You need to find one soon. Don't want to leave it towards that last second. And Zigwu wants to try and get it, but Naya puts it right on the net. Quarantine has to rotate all the way back. That's the problem with these clears of Lotus 8. They are messing up these rotations from Nightblood.
Save there in the back there, and you're completely right. I have to agree with you. Lerlama continuously they've been able to do that good save there from Zigwu. Naya, he's so good with creating gaps, far better than Nightblood Gaming has been right now. This might be an opportunity. Save there from Zigwu. Once again, he's been working overtime. It seems he needs some extra pay and extra money on that paycheck for sure. The way he's been fending off these shots from the other side. Lotus and Esports 50-50 with Quarantine and Naya once again passing opportunity now.
Yo.
Oh my god. That is rlcs level passing that I've seen right before my eyes. I have just been blessed.
It's a 1, 2, 3. Knock him up, knock him down here for Quarantine. A goal right when they needed it, tying up the scoreline 2-2 under a minute. Again, the stakes could not be higher. A spot in that grand finals with that game advantage is on the line for the winner of this game.
Ooh. For sure. So with that kind of opportunity, the other side, Lotus and Esports, if they win this game, they do get that very lovely advantage of putting the pressure all into the side here. But it doesn't seem that from the side of Nightblood Gaming, they're going to give it an easy battle tonight. Yeah, with the pass into his teammate Trent. Trent, who has all the boosts he wants in the world, but he's still going to have to fight off Optic, who is coming in like a laser. What a passing plan. 50-50s side of Lotus at Esports, but now passing the possession goes right back into Trent's hands here. He's going for a 50-50 with Zigwu. Could have been an opportunity, but will be stopped by Optic in defense. 0 boost. He's still making it look like he has something. You know, false advertisement kind of works out, especially for the side on Apple Gaming. Now he has some booster. Shot opportunity. Demo on the back, and the ball sadly hits the bar. Unfortunately, in the last couple of seconds, that last necessary goal will not go in the favor of Nightblood Gaming. And the ball will it finally fall down? Will it still be remaining in the air? Who knows? Got the ball in Quarantine's hand, who keeps it off to the side wall. Sarge opportunity for a last second shot. Cheeky, but nonetheless it will not go into the goal. And Trent trying to find this ball still keeps up to Naya. Naya with a pass into Quarantine. The ball finally falling down, giving us our first OT between these two teams.
Yeah, overtime here. Golden goal scenario for both of these teams. Obviously, for Lotus 8, you score this one, you're going to be up 2-0 in the series. Naya, all right to the back middle. The net doesn't find it, but Zig has to take this out. Cannot let the pressure add up and would love to get a passing play of their own. But right now, though, driving it right through midfield. Got the teammate with them. It's going to be backboard pass. The third teammate isn't there. It goes the other way. It's going to be a big shot. Zig wide right.
That was extremely close there, but nonetheless the ball will remain out. Nothing yet from the side of Lotus Esports. They can't be popping out those you know, those little firecrackers you can get in celebration. Oh, now you're trying to find that little demo they're on. Optic Gaming. That little intake of breath there was so close from the side of Optic, but the ball was completely stopped by a touch by Sarge. That is unusual for a player of his caliber, but nonetheless 0 boost will do that to a man. Quarantine and touch 50-50 with Trent, who's coming in fast. Could have got that goal, but Sarge with a 50-50 keeping possession in the middle. Opportunity for Naya. Will he get that goal? Ooh, he completely missed the ball by inches. Not enough boost in the tank to get that finalization of a shot there. And Zigwu getting off to the side, trying with the clear there into the air. Opportunity for a double tap. Will he find his teammate? Yes, he does. And Naya. What a pass in there from the top, and the backboard reads it perfectly, getting that goal, and they win OT in the first 1 minute.
Kind of how they started this game. The passing plays really deadly. Naya gonna be the one to find the finalizing goal, and all of a sudden Lotus 8 Esports, they have put themselves in a nice little comfy chair, a nice little comfortable position in 2-0 in the series. Obviously, best of 5, they're not done yet. They still need to take one more game win, but they're looking so good. I mean, they've shown resilience, even, you know, getting back and forth. Their Nightblood Gaming matching and getting more shots than them that game, really close. They still found the shot that mattered in OT.
Exactly. They're getting the results they've been wanting, but Nightblood Gaming, they're not making it easy for him. We definitely got to give some respect for the amount of effort they put in and getting a tie on that game, especially. It was not easy, especially with the way they were playing. They're very good offense, very good defense as well, but they're definitely going to pull up all the tricks and put them in front of their table this time. What do they have to offer in this one? Because all the pressure on the top of their head, will they crumble or will they stand up and face it and finally in the spotlight in Manfield Night here in the third game.
Going into game number 3 here, it's going to be exciting. I mean, for Nightblood, it's a must-win scenario. Obviously, we talked about double elimination. You're not done yet if you lose this matchup. You drop to the lower bracket, but that game advantage, it's so nice. It's so important. We've seen it before. It can make a difference, not only if you're just playing well, you can really fast-track that series to a win, or if you're playing bad, it's just another game where you could have that extra safety net. It's a nice thing, but you got to fight for it here in this third game.
It's going to be a hell of a fight to be able to put up here, especially with the way this team, Lotus at Esports, will be putting up a great performance as well. Quarantine now, will he get there? No, it will be his teammate Zigmu. That's the first chance now. If I find out, if they're finally finding those passing plays here. Nightblood Gaming, they've been very, very good with the teamwork, very good with the communication. Finally, they're finally trying to finalize and get those, utilize those passing plays in their environment, which is your teammate itself as well. But when those teammates are dead, what do you do? Trent with the most oddest setup for a musty flick and a passing play to Nightya. What a shot. Lotus 8 Esports putting the first goal on the net.
Yeah, Trent just puts it up and slams it down there. A nice little alley-oop play. And once again, an early goal from Lotus 8. They really seem like they're so comfortable in the early parts of these matches, and it really is showing. Getting these early goals, getting this early pressure, they got to be a little bit careful on the defense, but Sarge will get back to the wall and make sure, just as a solo player, this is cleared out, and the rotation should be good enough to meet this one maybe a little bit quicker, but they got to get back once again, Trent.
And right now, they're going to have to pull up all the tricks in the card and the sleeves, as I said before, to start there. But you can't be, if you're being stopped with your hand being pulled down just as you put the cards on the table here. The team like Lotus 8 Esports, they've been fantastic with the opportunities. Oh, that is heartbreak from the side of Nightblood Gaming. His own teammate saving his shot there, Quarantine. Unfortunate Zigwu now after fending off the whole teammate on the side of Lotus at Esports. Quarantine also putting up a battle and a half as well, but now Zigwu gaining possession, 50-50 with possession. He's gonna go up to the sidewalk after taking mid boost here. Up in the air. No, and I think that last necessary goal that they needed has kind of put them on has made them a little bit tad bit downtrodden, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like it has too. You need to find one here soon, because Lotus 8, we know how well they play right off the side wall there of the left post. Nightya able to get a demo, and this is where they really start to feel comfortable. Not only are they getting that extra pressure, but now they're getting bumps, now they're getting demos. Your communication is going to be broken down, so it really does feel like if Nightblood, if they could get one back, they could tie up this game, but Trent is looking to get one of their own off of this roof. Warranty has to carry this one out.
Yes, he does. He's trying. I think he's trying to build up and fight off his own mistake there earlier. Those kind of things do happen. Mistakes are to be made. You're only human. You're not robots. You're not going to pull up an exemplary performance all the time here. But nonetheless, he's. I think he's finally putting up and trying to change up his tactics. He's looking to be slightly working the pressure. Definitely slightly turning up the favor. And I think the other side, Lotus 8 Esports, are definitely feeling a little bit of the pressure here. Now Quarantine in the air himself, 50-50, can't put up a goal here. Now Zigwu trying to help his teammate out. Doesn't really work out as he can find off Trent here. Clears it off into the other side here. Ooh, Trent trying to find his teammate. Nightya. Zigwu the demo. Optic himself is going to get a touch here. Flicks up into the air. Will he find his teammate Quarantine? Yes, he does, but he's stopped by Trent in the air. These aerial 50-50s and these shutdowns, and I think they're making it a lot more pressure on the side of Nightblood Gaming. They're definitely feeling it.
They're feeling it for sure. Still only a 1-goal lead, though. 2 minutes left on the clock, and the net is empty here. Quarantine, assisted by Optic, standing up here. This is beautiful. Just leaves it up. A nice little touch off that front right wheel. Lays it in.
Oh, I think the other side there, Nightya especially put too much stock and trust into his teammate, the last man himself, Sarge there in defense, and it didn't really work out well. Quarantine, the man who messed up just a little bit earlier, played fantastic. He got that necessary shot. I would definitely say he owned up to his last mistake. They're getting that necessary goal, tying up the game here with the last 1 minute 40 seconds left on the timer here. Trent on the backboard. Nightya with a goal, and all that effort, all those blood, sweat, and tears just gone down the drain in less than 30 seconds.
And it's the big play from Trent to keep that one actually in the waterfall state. Bounces it off that backboard after the opposing player kind of rocks on through it, and dropping that down for the teammate. Nice, easy shot. And like you said, another goal on the board means that Nightblood Gaming, they got to work even harder in these final minute and a half to try and get something else. A little bit of a rule 1 scenario here. They're just going to keep it going. Why not?
And I gotta respect the rules. The rules are there to make sure the anarchy doesn't happen. And right now, it's turned from a 3v3 into a 2v2. Now, which team is gonna be a better 2v2 chemistry here? I'm excited to see this. You don't see that happening every other day, do you? Especially on Frost.
Definitely don't here. Obviously, we've seen the passing of Lotus 8, so it is a possibility. It looks like Trent Sarge is going to be playing the defense. It is, like you said, a twos matchup. Sarge holding that post here. Teammates picking up boost, trying to get that rotate. We'll see if Trent can snipe that one out. It is beautiful. Nightya watching as this one almost slips back into the goal. The boost has to be picked up. Sarge trying to keep it in, but Optic has a will. Trent in a 1v2 gets beat out. It's laying out. It's laying there. Optic will find it.
Oh, I cut to a cam work there. Great props to the goal from Nightblood Gaming. I'm sorry, but I had to look at Naya's car. He's on top of Zigwu, just laying on top of him. They've forgone the rule 1. They've gone into rule 63, it seems here, but 69. I'm sorry, but it's too amusing. Nonetheless, game point, game tie there from the side of Nightblood Gaming and Zigwu. Now, the man who didn't see some action. Well, you've seen some action for sure from the hands of Naya earlier there, but now he's trying to play off there. Now Trent with a very nasty air dribble. What was that? It looked like the car was stuck to his car by a glue stick. Since when did he have a Pritt stick at hand here? But nonetheless, no goal yet, and they're trying to pass a play with their Sarge. Trent missing the ball on the double tap. Opportunity now. Ball falls on the backboard. Ooh, saved there by Optic, who clears it right into the hands of Trent here. He's going to try and find another air dribble setup here for sure. And what is this air dribble? What is this ability? Ooh. Oh, saved there by Optic. Last man in defense for Nightblood Gaming. Ball falls at the backboard. Now Yasuki the ball up. He's desperate to make sure to see some last second action to make sure it doesn't go into OT, but unfortunately for him, it will not happen. And now we are in game 3 OT. Will Lotus 8 Esports put up the same result they did last game where they got the OT and managed to win it on the first minute? Or will it be Nightblood Gaming for the first time taking one series to the name?
It's important for Lotus 8. You win this one, you're moving on to the grand finals. We talk about the importance of the game advantage. Awkward there, right at the goalpost. Does slip by that goalpost here. It's still, again, a limited time on the clock for both these teams to try and set up, get ready to go. And Nightblood really needs this one. They really need this one to come back in this series, get that 2-1 and try and switch things around. But the demo from Sarge might have other plans. Sarge going aerial, Quarantine going aerial as well.
Ooh, Nightya saved there. Necessary touch. Trent now off the backboard. It seems now his own team is trying to find him off. Nightya, I think from the side of Lotus 8 Esports, they're putting up everything they've got in their hearts to get a pass play. Nightya, save Optic. How do you save that? Off the bar it goes and the ball stays out. I saw black on the pixels there of the ball for sure. That could have been it, but that's a highlight play from the man himself there in that moment, saving the ball, going in for the 1 minute in the OT, still seeing some action. Nightya keeping the ball on the other side. Quarantine with the ball into the corner goes, starting the 50-50. Quarantine fighting him off. Still remain successful until Nightya interrupted their battle midway, and now Quarantine getting a clear there on the other side. Zigwu with a passing play there. Willing that, no, he doesn't get a touch. Quarantine with a 50-50 on the backboard. Sarge regaining possession for the Lotus 8 Esports 50-50. Now not getting the necessary touch, cleared off to the side. Now Quarantine regaining possession, plays it off there, misses the ball. Trent clears it away to the other side here. And now there's another rule 1. What? And that is it. The battle ends in the hands of Lotus 8 Esports, winning the third game in a 3-0 sweep. But I don't think the results do it justice for the side of Nightblood Gaming with how well of a performance they put in tonight.
And they put in a pretty good performance here all the way up to the final game. Unfortunately, they drop down to the lower bracket. They'll be dropping it down to that lower finals. It will be a best of 3 series, but we got to talk about our winners. Lotus 8 Esports. They have locked themselves a spot in the grand finals, locked themselves top 2, locked themselves at least a piece of that prizing pool. And I think for any team that's going down through that lower bracket, they are a danger just because how clean their communication is, how clean their passing is, and even under pressure, even in overtime scenarios, they can pull things out.
Got so many tricks. I'm not gonna lie, with the way playing has been fantastic, and the rule 1s that just been popping off as well. Or should we say rule 69? I don't know at this point, but it's a rule for sure, and they utilize that situation very well. The confusion that does arise, they've been able to adapt a lot more better than Nightblood Gaming, and to pull off some amazing results. Now, yeah, and the last one we saw the OT popping off with that rule 1 once again worked it perfectly into their favor, and they got that nasty goal. Now, yeah. He's just been a menace, and I think that he's been a massive thorn to any side here, especially with which team he's been playing, especially be it Toad or be it Nightblood Gaming. This man is just everywhere on that field, putting the necessary plays here, especially for his team Lotus 8 Esports. And they've just been playing fantastic. There's nothing more that can be said. They're just looking like the great, I'm not gonna lie, Can't be biased, but they're looking like my fan favorite too for this series.
It does seem that way. You can see the bracket now on screen. You can take a look in that lower bracket. It is going to be Mayonnaise versus Deleted XD playing for a spot to play Nightblood Gaming. Now, lost, unfortunately, didn't get to see their game down there, but that was only a best of one, so could have been a quick series, obviously, for those two teams. They got to battle that, then they got to battle Nightblood Gaming. Nightblood Gaming is going to be looking for the winner of that to move back up to play Lotus Esports in that best of 7 with advantage. But before we can get into that lower bracket finals, that best of 3 banger, we got to take a little break here, get that lobby set up, get the players on in here, so go grab a snack, make sure to stay hydrated, because we'll be right back.
Dude.
Night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's all losing my control. Light is gone, night has come, it's crazy night is gone, lonely dark. Wish you could save me from my isolation. My too complicated. Stop these conversations. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Night has come, it's crazy night is gone, lonely dark. And it goes like, wish that you could save me. Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Frost Esports, and it's the 88th edition of our weekly Rocket League tournament. We're here in the lower bracket, and this is where the lower bracket comes to a stop, okay? This is where we get the final series of it. Either you get third place, you're going home, or you're going back up to that grand finals.
There's only one team who gets that beautiful opportunity to face off the fan favorite for tonight, which is Lotus Esports. They're putting an exemplary performance today as well. Not disappointed at all with the results, but the other team, their all name being Plat Strats now with this rebranding, seems to be working in their favor, I'm not gonna lie.
That definitely does here. We'll see how they will affect towards that team that does win this game, but we will see. It is a best of 3, so a little bit shorter series between these two squads, a little bit different for Nightblood Gaming. They might have been playing that best of 5, might be a little bit shorter for them, but for Deleted XD, they've been playing some best of 1, so a little bit longer of a series for them.
They definitely have been there. Maybe fatigue has stepped in, who knows, or maybe they're ever so fired up to put up an exemplary performance and get that result that they need to make sure they have a chance to fight off in the grand finals themselves. So there's a lot riding on the line for both sides right now, and nothing yet from either side. No goals, no aggression. It seems to be just kind of mashed, quiet, but it could just be a storm that's developing or brewing in the background for us.
Definitely it could be, and obviously you get into this one. Tay's gonna find it right off of Marty's there. This is a beautiful kind of touch off the corner, laying that pass up. Tay's able to get it, sliding it past all 3 members of Nightblood.
Oof, that was just a fantastic shot. Nothing else can be said about it. Just cleanly set itself and snugly fitting in the orange net right there, giving them the first goal. Deleted XD, they're putting up of a heck of a fight here, especially against a team that's faced off a good journey in the upper bracket. But right now, they've got their own enemies, which is Team Deleted XD. How it's gonna go for Nightblood Gaming? They're the only players who can answer that for us. They put up a great fight, but will they finally meet their maker? That answer's gonna be question. That question's gonna be answered for us in the next 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
We'll have to see. We're not playing no arcane. It's not your enemy, but somebody's looking to be your enemy here as the shot from Zigwo goes just a little bit wide there, trying to find the tying shot. Another one laying it down, but doesn't find it off the ground. Bounce there. A couple of early pressure shots, but nothing finding the back of the net. Good to get some shots, but you need one here soon.
Ooh, that was close there from the side of Nightblood Gaming, but like you said, there's a lot of pressure. Just no goals just yet, there's no results. They got that equation ready and set up. It's working effectively, but once they get the result, maybe they might be able to, breathe a sigh of relief. But right now, from the side of Deleted XD, they're putting up that's a shot, keeping the action packed completely in the side of the orange side of the field here. But Falcon now finally conceding a 50-50, just trying to get a demo on Zig, who's laying a flick there. Oh, Marty winning that play out. Falcon all the way into the orange corner goes. Will he get that last touch? No, he will not. Fighting off Optic he is, and the ball will go up to Zigwu, who clears it off from the other side here. Optic finding a necessary touch, clears it off into the corner. Zigwu with that redirect in right back to his teammate Optic. This passing play is just immaculate, but nonetheless not a goal too soon either.
No goal on the board. Zigwo, though, like you said, has been getting some shots, leading the team and the lobby in personal shots. We'll go off the backboard for Quarantine, though. Taze has to make sure that one gets out of danger. We know how dangerous those off the backboard touches can be. Taze has to fly awkwardly in the back of the net, and this just means more added pressure from Nightblood Gaming, but the passes are just not enough. The ball is cleared, and it's a counterattack from Deleted XD.
It's working slightly effectively, but it's just stopped by a strike by Zigwu, who's playing a lot better right now. He's slightly woken up with the defensive plays here, taking up that mantle. But as we contend, that was he does beat down and demo his player, that enemy Taze there, but on the side of Deleted XD, they hold that one goal completely in their favor, but will able to keep up that consistently for a round. Ooh, that could have been an opportunity with a very nice redirect from Taze here, but sadly for him, he gets no results with that one. Zig with the 50-50 ball flies off in the ceiling. Taze with no last second touch here, and he's Optic fighting off the whole team, it seems, of Deleted XD, and thankfully he does not concede a goal.
Doesn't concede that goal here, and talk about goals, we've only had one of them in the first 4 minutes. For the side of Nightblood, you would love to get one here soon, but for the side of Deleted, you would also love to get one. Both these teams would love to extend that lead or tie that lead, because one is probably just not going to be enough. But for Zigwo, taking the demos, this could be the start. Falcon wants to take it the other way across the wall, trying to bounce it down for the teammate, but there's no one there. Quarantine the other way in the air, denied.
Yeah, stopped in his tracks. Zigu now with a push into the corner. No play there. He's got no boost in his tank, so he can't really do anything about it. Taze with a 50-50. Optic winning it out. Zigu still remaining in the offensiveness, but he's got nothing in the tank to help him out here in this situation, so he just rotates back now. Corner time with a 50-50 on Marzi. Marzi has been quite quiet, I'm not gonna lie, in this game here, but Zigu with a 50-50 clears into the corner. Off the ceiling he goes now. He's got the express shipping there. What will he do with a 50-50 with the corner tie as well? Optic finally getting some possession of the ball. Pass out to Zigu. No, he just keeps it to himself here. A little bit selfish, I'm not gonna lie, but right now I think Selfish didn't need that singular play here. They need one player to shine to get that one necessary goal with the last 10 seconds. Otherwise, it's all in the favor of Team Deleted.
Yeah, and winning that first game by 1 could be a little bit heartbreaking here. The shot does not connect, and it rolls across the ground. Deleted XD, they take your first game of this best of 3 series. But again, such a close game, I got to say. I mean, obviously, the scoreline told the true story, I think, that it really was just such a back and forth. Neither team could really find that good shot that really found the back of the net, other than the one from Deleted XD, which was the winning shot.
It has been. They've been playing fantastically well. Their defense working a little bit better, I think, from the Nightblood gaming. They're kind of feeling down from the last game, so that kind of does hit the mental a tad bit there. But they have been close. They kept up the aggression. Like I said, they had that equation, just couldn't get the necessary results in the calculator to get that one goal to their name to tie it up. Either take it to series or get the win itself. But shake it up a little bit in the second game. It's a possibility, but they need it now. It's do or die. It's now or never. Go big or go home, you know?
And that finish line is literally just right there. You know, you literally see it. It's 2 games away if you're Nightblood. It's 1 game away if you're Deleted XD. Would love an opportunity to play that Lotus 8 squad. Again, it's an unfortunate scenario to be walking into because you're going to be playing at a game disadvantage, but at least you secure yourself some money and a chance to try and fight them. We'll see if they can do anything, that is Nightblood, to fix what they did in game number 1. Right off the board, it is a bar down from Taze.
Right off the kickoff, 50-50 from Marzi. Bump from Falcon, Taze, bar down. And tonight, that crossbar is his friend, and he gets the goal in first 4 seconds. That has got to be a record, I'm not gonna lie.
That feels just so dang good here. But if the scoreline holds, that will be exactly what happened last game. But a lot of time, and Corntie finds the right post. Zigu had all the shots last time, but this time assisting in a beautiful shot.
This has just been a nasty play. Perfect tap in there from Zigu up the backboard, and he finds his teammate. His teammate positions are perfectly. Corntie getting the first goal, tying it up instantaneously. All that effort right off the kickoff from the side of Team Deleted, gone down the drain, and now Corntie trying to find up on 50-50 with Taze. Opportunity now from the side of Team Deleted, and the net still wide open. Marzi slamming the ball into the open orange net in the second goal for Team Deleted.
Okay, Grand Zero. I think we might have broke a couple of records, but I don't know where they got their defenses. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe they put in the great value defenses for this game. But here's the good news is for both squads, there's still time because all 3 of those goals came within the first 20 seconds. So you still got time to at least get some more on the board.
It's very much a great possibility. We've seen such great action right off the bat. Maybe it could be a high-scoring game. Who knows? I like high-scoring games, but, you know, it does go to show a different story when you twist the coin a little bit that your defense isn't up to shape. Right now, it's from the side of either teams, they're lacking too many opportunities. There's a lot of gaps that either side could create counterattack opportunities from, but I haven't seen anything major just yet. But it is Team Deleted still in the lead, with Falcon trying to set up another opportunity for his team. Optic regaining possession, clears it off into the side. I think he's trying to find a cuff-sear pinch. Will he get it stopped by Taze himself, and the ball still sees itself stuck into the orange half of the lobby.
And with that bump, Marzi puts a dangerous little shot on board. Stuck on the defense for right now, Nightblood Gaming. It's a long-winded shot. Taze just gets a tiny piece of it, and that piece is enough. But the puzzle they will create from this, what can Nightblood Gaming do? Stealing away the boost is going to be a start, but Taze beats out 2 players, leaving it in the corner. Corntie needs to clear this out.
He's gonna find that clear himself. 50-50 opportunity for Optic. He gets that shot. What a goal that was. Open opportunity from that bump play from Corntie on Marzi himself, and Zigu. He just made it look like he was going for the ball. Faked it up perfectly, getting a pass from to Optic, and they tie up that game beautifully. 2-2, but still 3 minutes 28 seconds left on the timer here.
Yeah, Lots of time left here, but old-fashioned standoff here, 2-2, all tied up on that scoreboard. There's still 3 minutes and 30 seconds of that time left here, but we are not stopping with the goals. Already 5 times as many as we had last game, and it's gonna be Falcon right to Taze for this one.
Oh, that is some nasty passing play and shot there from the man himself. He gets that goal for his team. Team deleted. They've been playing very well. A lot of the aggression has worked out well for them, but they need to up that defensive stat points as well. Zibu getting an opportunity. Save there nonetheless, and the man in the back, and Falcon trying to find an opportunity. 50-50 with the other side, it seems, and misses that redirect there. He's gonna get a little bit of a help there from his teammate Taze. And now Zigwu clearing it off to his teammate Corntai. Stopped by Marty. Pass a bit to Taze himself. Pass right back to Optic from his teammate. And now he's a singular man, finding off the whole team it seems. And Marty coming out of absolutely nowhere, getting that save. But still 2 minutes 51 seconds left on the timer here. A lot of time to be able to bring this game back into the favor of Nightblood Gaming to get this game tied. 1 goal is all they need.
And you talk about favor. Twitch chat right now kind of split up on who they think they are in favor of right now. 44% of fans believing in Deleted XD, while 56% believe in Nightblood. Very, very close here. And it's just like the scoreline. With a half this game left, it could go either way.
It really could. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really pull in too much favors. I can't put in all my money into one stock, which is either Team Deleted or it is Team Nightblood Gaming. Team Nightblood Gaming, though, they've been coming close. Like I said, their equation has been working. They just need to make sure those numbers are accurate, and they will get that goal. But right now, Taze gets a perfect flick. Marty with a touch out there from his teammate Falcon. No one there from the other side. Team Deleted to fend off, and Zigwu with a 50-50. And they're getting that goal in the ball. Very awkward play there from Taze, and nice free flip, but we're still 1 minute 15 seconds left on the timer here. Will Team Deleted get those up those defensive strats in the last 1 minute, 2 minutes itself to keep that ball of the net, or will they suffer a defeat here? That question is going to be answered very soon.
What will the stocks do? Are you going to crash down out of this tournament? Are you going to rise right back up towards that grand final, looking for that best-of-7 play? But like you said, minute and a half left on the clock right now. Some nice pressure towards net from Deleted XD, but Nightblood, they're the ones that need the pressure. The double touch goes a little bit awkward, a little bit wide. Would love to have that one back, but instead it is going the other way. Optic standing up, trying to at least control the flow of this game. Again, the more they hold this ball in the final minute and a half, the more that the other team doesn't have it.
That was very, very close there. Opportunity for now for Taze. He could be missed on the ball. Marty now is on the ball himself, getting possession. Quarantine with a 50. Oh, pinch hitter with his own teammate. Doesn't work out well. Falcon. Keeping him in the middle. Zigwu and Quarantine. Oh, it wasn't necessary touch on the ball. Keep it in action. Marty now with a touch up to his teammate Falcon. Falcon in the air. Taze himself finally getting a necessary touch on the ball. What a passing play! And the ball falls down from the ceiling all the way into Falcon's hands. He gets his opportunity, gets to the 4th goal for Team Deleted.
Yeah, Falcon like a bird of prey, like their namesake, picking up that worm right out of the sky, laying it in the nest. And that means a 2-goal lead now with just about 40 seconds left on the clock for Nightblood. They're going to have to go aggressive. They're going to have to take risks off the kickoff. I love to see the pressure, but unfortunately, Corntai is going to have to finish his play, and Falcon is trying to send it out.
He really needs to stop that passing play happening right now, and there's nothing happening from the side of Team Nightblood Gaming. I think it's too much of a hit here. There's too much pressure on their half right now. Marty nearly getting the play there, but he will not find it. Optic with play into the other half here. Corn Tiger gonna touch on the ball, keep it in the, oh, gets eradicated from resistance. 50-50 of Taze and Corn, his teammate there. Really now nothing happening, and I think it's too little too late from the side of Nightblood Gaming as they have to say goodbye after the losers bracket.
Yeah, it's Team Deleted. They're taking the series 2-0 here, but you gotta give credit obviously to Nightblood Gaming. What a run for them. I mean, you talk about 3rd place overall. I was seeing some other things that they were also playing with a sub here today and in some of their previous tournaments. So even with that, even with a little bit of that broken communication, they still found a way to get that bronze medal.
They've really done it. At least they go with something. A lot of pride on the lineup for putting up an exemplary performance. They've put up such fire in these games here, Team Nightblood Gaming. But it will be Team Instead, today, very surprise performance from Team Delete, who come up on top, and they're gonna be the ones fighting in the limelight tonight against Lotus 8 Esports. Will they win or will they suffer their own loss now? And how this grand finals is gonna play out in the best of 7, with the game advantage being in the hands of actually Lotus 8 Esports.
And Lotus 8, they already took care of business up in that winner's bracket. They didn't lose a single series up there. So that means, of course, they get that game advantage. Of course, it's an advantage for a reason. They've been sitting for a little bit of time. I assume they've been watching this game, watching the strategies that Team Deleted is going to put on forward. And it'll be interesting to see how they do face that. We could take a look at our bracket here before we go, because it is just the final two teams, Lotus 8 versus Deleted, in that final best of 7.
Can't wait to see how well this plays out. And they've been, it's been a good run for everybody who's come on here. Congratulations and thank you once again to everybody who's come on tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait to see the grand finals. Who do you, in your opinion, have got going there? I want to see your vote. Who do you have going there, Lama?
Oh man, I think I have to give it to Lotus 8. They just look the most comfortable right now. They got the org buff as well. Also, to answer Falcon's question, no bracket reset, just a game advantage up into that best of 7 finals. It's gonna be fun though. I think Lotus 8. What about you, GZ?
Not gonna lie, with the way they've been performing as well, they've just been absolutely so strong. Notice at Esports, and comparison Team Deleted, they've been looking kind of warm as well. They beat the exact same that put up a hell of a fight against Lotus at Esports earlier. If beating that shows how much resilience they have and what kind of skills, possible tricks they have up there. We may be exposed as this game does develop before our eyes here, but I still have to put my hands down and put all my eggs into one basket, and that being Lotus at Esports as well.
I think they look strong, but anything can happen up in that grand final. Speaking of the grand finals, before we can get there, one final break. When we come back, the final series of the night. You won't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Yeah, very soon.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's all losing my control. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Night has come, it's crazy. Night has come, and it goes like this. You could save me. yourself. I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? And what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else. Like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Are you ready so what the hell? So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell?
And we are back for the Frost Esports Grand Finals here to decide our winner in our final series of the night. We played everything else. All the other teams are done. It is down to the final two.
Oof, team deleted. They put up a great performance coming up from the lower brackets right now after beating up the last team that put up a great performance as well, Nightblood Gaming. So will they be able to face the pressure, especially in the limelight right now, where everyone of the whole stream is watching them right now, and right off the bat, Trent here starting the first drop of blood. Oh my days, right off the play here, Marzi completely missed the ball, and Trent just found an open opportunity, got that goal easily within the first 6 seconds of the first game.
And sometimes we do see the team that was sitting up in there waiting a little bit of time come into this first matchup cold, but it definitely does not look like Lotus 8 is cold at all. Like you said, coming into that first 5 seconds, a beautiful, nice shot. Teamwork as well. So you love to see it here. 1 goal, 1 assist for the side of Lotus 8. They got 1 game advantage, and they got the goal advantage right now by 1.
They got every advantage they could want, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they're gonna be trying to give it away for free right now. Trent, though, it's an opportunity, passing play from Naya, but open net opportunity he does miss. Now Taze gaining possession right back into his hand. That is a pinch and a half from the ceiling. It comes down, it ends at 11. The ball will not go into the net for now. Trent trying to find an opportunity. Falcon will stop that play in its tracks in the air. 20 boosts to his name, and he can't really make anything of it. Tried to do as best as he could, but them always got nothing in attack here. The ball falling off, bar down from the side of Naya, who gets an open net opportunity for himself, getting the second goal for Team Coughing a little bit too much today. There's
Yeah, Team Lotus 8, but yeah, they find that second goal really good, and even under a minute, already a 2-goal advantage. Nice little slip in there from Mr. Nightya. Trent and Nightya both with the goal right now on the board already. Minute gone on the clock. We'll see if the lead XT, if they can find some offense here, and more importantly, some defense. So it looks like right off the kickoff, they have a little bit of pressure, but as soon as they do, Sarge immediately flipping it past one. Knight taking it aerial once again. The double tap off the backboard. It is clean.
That is just the nastiest thing you just watched right before eyes. Flip resets the ball right behind Marty. The ball goes and Falcon even in the backboard. He ain't stopping that shot for the life of him, and you get the third goal. Lotus Esports, they're just taking this game away into their favor completely.
They didn't even wait a minute and a half to score 3 goals already. I don't think any thought of them being cold is completely wiped out of my mind. Very, very warm right now. So we'll see if they can keep that up, or if Team Deleted, if they can maybe throw out some good strategies here in what is technically this game number 2, and maybe find something a little bit further down the line. But they're going to need some goals first, and Nightya definitely has been specializing in that.
They've been very capable from the side of Team Lotus and Esports. They've just been playing so well, and those goals are definitely going to help them in the long run gain as well with the game advantage. Take the second game in this best of 7, and ooh, Taze on the side of Team Deleted finally getting the first goal on the scoreboard for themselves. Would have played their Nightya. He got a very awkward pinch off the backboard there for himself, and Marcy passing to his teammate Taser gets it open up an opportunity, and they get that goal. Still 3 minutes left on the timer here.
Yeah, broken up touch, like you said, unfortunately, from Knight led to that goal, and with some time left on the clock, feeling really, really good to get that first one under the wheels, get some extra confidence in those boosters. So we'll see what they can do now on the counter attack. Marzi playing with it beautifully. Taze, though, the double touch goes a little bit too high there. The second touch from the teammate won't connect either.
Will not, but they were close from the side of Team Deleted. Opportunity now, Martin with no boost, and let's see from the side of Team Deleted, got absolutely no boost. They're just suffering a lot with a lack of it. They can't find opportunities. Ooh, Naya, and they're tied. The side from Lotus and Esports look at tap it off. Opportunity. Save there from Taze. Oh, that was very close there. Naya was trying to go out in style as well after getting a Sir Classy flick. It was classy for sure, but you can't be classy in that moment. You need that one more goal to your name here. Ooh, opportunity, Sarge. Opportunity now again, but keeps getting going wide. Not in the net, though. I think we need to widen the net of the goal before you even can, which is physically impossible in this game unless you hack it to get that necessary goal here. But the ball, we still got 2 minutes left in the timer here. It's still, results remain the same. And I speak far too soon with Trent getting a nasty double tap off the ball.
And we know they can make teamwork plays. This time it's the solo play. Trent just a nice little soft touch, dropping it down, bounces off one and on in. There you go. Lotus just really scoring goals at every stage of this game so far. Team Deleted, they've showed us they can score, but can they keep up that offense? I mean, we've talked about how they have had opportunities, but you look at the shot opportunities right now. Team Deleted sitting at 3 shots, while Lotus 8, they have 3 shots just on one person, 7 in total.
A lot of shots there for sure from the side of Lotus Esports, and they're definitely showing it. They're getting the results. The ratio might not be accurate, but you get the results, you get the goals. It just puts you in a way better spot than it does for Team Deleted right now. Another open net, and they get that goal. Nightya, another open net opportunity, gets that shot right into the net. It goes. What a demo that was from Trent on the backboard, and what a double tap it was, perfectly setting up Nightya, and they get the 5th goal.
That's actually like an insane play from Trent. Not only do they pickpocket it past the first player, a nice, beautiful shot laid off of that corner. And all of a sudden, I mean, if the hole wasn't deep enough, it has been dug even further. A 4-goal deficit for Team Deleted. They have scored once. Can they maybe, I mean, at this point, you're thinking, GZ, that there's not a lot of time on the board. Maybe you're just trying to get something to bring it to the next game.
You just gotta call it quits on one game. You gotta realize that you've just chewed off more than you could, can eat at that moment. And I think that's how Team Delete is feeling right now. But you learn and you're trying to improve, especially in the second game. There is quite a lot to go for here, but the pressure is ramping up a little bit too much for comfort at that moment with Nightya. Another passing play from Sarge. Trent, they're missing a touch on the ball, but Nightya is going to finalize another goal here. 6-1. And I think with this game, we might be seeing the possibility of a Brazil here. Is it?
Yeah.
Who knows?
We could be buying some tickets to Brazil. I wouldn't mind that at all. Nightya already had the hat trick, but decided to add one more on top of it. 4 goals to Nightya here, but a nice shot right off kickoff here. We are not going to Brazil ground.
We might not pick Brazil, but we might put the sunny side of Barcelona. Who knows? Maybe I'm just putting too much stock on that, but that was a nasty shot there from Marzi. For sure, putting on another goal. 2-6 though. Utilize that momentum for the second for the next game, and you got those opportunities, you know, for sure. But team deleted, they gotta do a lot more than expected with a team like Lotus at Esports. We're just putting such a tough performance against them.
I love how they're playing off the kickoffs here at these, late game seconds, that they're really putting everything forward, like you said, trying to try things that maybe they can bring into what is technically that third game after this one. But with 30 seconds remaining, this game is most likely all but done and dusted. We'll see if maybe they can pick up yet another taste. Does slip one by, but Sarge read that one perfectly.
He does. He's just been so well with these kind of opportunities. And there it is, the 7th goal, Sarge. Does he ever stop? I don't think so. This man just keeps marching on with these shot opportunities, passing it from his teammate Naya. And he gets an open net opportunity. There's too many gaps on defense the team deleted is giving to the other side here, Lotus at Esports. They really need to stack up the defensive points here. They want to be able to stop those kind of shots, getting, finding themselves in their net there continuously. Maybe it might be opportunities, like we said, gain the momentum, especially for the next game, and they might be able to change the course of that action.
Yeah, well, it looks like it is going to be this next game going to Lotus at 8 here. 0 seconds on the clock. No time for either team to really do anything. That'll bounce to the ground. So Lotus 8 will move to 2-0 on the series. Again, best of 7 with that game advantage. You got to win 4. Delete XD now in a little bit more of a hole. And I think it's the hard thing. It's like you said, that they were just finding those holes. And not only that, every single player on Lotus 8 scored a goal. So it's not like you could say, Knight, we just target Knight, take him out of the equation, demo him, done. We win the game. No, there's still 2 other players that have the ability to score.
Exactly. You just can't put all your eggs into one basket, like you're saying. Just try and bump Knight, the main scorer for sure. But like you're saying, you got 2 more problems to do with the 2 more thorns in your side. Those thorns are named Trent and Sarge respectively. They've been putting up some shots on the net as well. Team deleted. They're just stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Like I said, they need a lot more. They're gonna need to bring out cards they didn't even know existed at this point to be able to put get some goals and defeat a team like Lotus at Esports right now with the way they're playing.
Need to bring out the secret limousine. Think about that. 3 limousines on the field. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Possibly? No? Okay.
I'm imagining I like the idea. I like the idea for sure.
It's a possibility, not only you got a nice wide body, it's going to be the hardest car ever to land on the ground. Like you're going to be like a non-nimble cat just like flailing in the air. It'd be fun, but you know what else is fun? A game number 3 between these 2 teams.
Game number 3 would for sure be truly nice here, but like we were saying earlier, it's gonna be they're gonna need all of the hearts, all of the cards they have on the available. Who saved there from days? That was very deadly already. They're trying to get first blood in the first 15 seconds. They're Lotus at Esports, but they have been stopped for now. Marty getting a very nice clear there on the other side. Falcon. I think the other side here, from the side of Team Deleted, they've really woken up. There's a lot of pressure they're putting up right from the bat, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see how well this works out for them.
We will see here. No early goals coming between these 2 teams. May have just spoke a little bit too soon off that crossbar here, as it is going to be Delete XD starting to light up the board here with shots. That was an important thing that they were lacking just a little bit on last time. Naya, though, definitely was not lacking on shots. Tries to go for the underplay. Still kept on in it. Just a half second too fast on that pass.
Ooh, this was an opportunity. Open net. Falcon with the ground pitch, and he gets that goal. What a shot that was. A little bit of very much a big misplay there from 2 players, Naya and Trent. 2 players you didn't expect to see that kind of mistake popping out for. But nonetheless, the first goal happens, but this time from the side of Team Deleted, and then the first minute.
Love to see it. Got to hold down this lead. We'll see how long they can do it. Now, obviously, both these teams, they have been playing for a long time in this tournament. Fatigue could be somewhat of an issue as we continue on through. And you talk about a team like Deleted XD, and you talk about actually a team like Lotus 8, because they've just tied it up.
My God, what a pass, what a shot, what a play from Trent. This man is just nasty whichever position you play, but you put him on the field. This man just put up an exemplary performance no matter where he goes. And what a play that was. Finally, like we say, tied out it up perfectly. And now, how will Team Deleted respond back to this? They still got a lot more minutes on the table still here to put up a great performance. And Naya, is he gonna get that double tap? Open net opportunity, just bounces on the post. It's as simple. This man just does it for breakfast. What can I say?
Eating everything here and looking good while doing it. Knight assisted by Trent there, but mostly just Knight's aerial play there does get them that game advantage. And like I was talking about, fatigue can be a huge factor here, especially for a team. You're talking about Deleted XD, a team that went down to the lower bracket almost near the start of the tournament, and they have played a total of 8 games in that lower bracket and haven't fell down. I mean, that's got to be stressful, but at the same time, that can somewhat help your confidence.
Ooh, it really, really could, but that confidence really work out. Sometimes that confidence can turn into arrogance, and that could be your biggest unfall. And we've seen that happen right before our very eyes with a lot of these teams that come before us. They've been confident, but you gotta make sure you don't underestimate the other team that you're playing against for sure. As I was saying, you can suffer the exact same consequences of your actions right there. You can't blame anyone for that one though.
And it's kind of that duality that we talk about Lotus 8. They never dropped down to that lower bracket. They were the kings of the winners bracket. So we'll see if they can still hold that title after the end of this one. It's looking good so far with the 1-goal advantage, but still half this game left. Still a lot of time. Nightya, though, is going to put another shot that Marty unfortunately doesn't get a hand on.
Oh, that was just nasty. 50-50 Trent just sending Falcon with a free trip into the air. He goes on Marty, completely missing that necessary touch on the ball to get that save, and unfortunately for them, will be Naya to slam that ball into the goal once again. 3-1. 2 minutes 35 seconds left on the timer here still.
2 minutes 30 left to go. Falcon gotta improve a little bit on those kickoffs. We saw some aggressive kickoff plays towards the end of what was technically that second game, the first game on stream with that game advantage. So I'd love to see it once more for Team Deleted to make those plays, to make that early pressure, and maybe to punish them off that. 2 goals is definitely still doable within 1 minute, and Taze is gonna look for the play. Nightya, the only man back, saves it.
Oof, he's working overtime with the defense here. This might be an open net opportunity. Trent nearly getting an own goal, but the ball will still stay out. This is just agonizingly close for the side of Team Deleted. They were seeing stars for a second there. All 3 players jumped. They were looking like Gen G from yesterday's game for a second there. That was quite the Renaissance art moment for sure. So if someone gets a snapshot of that, please do send it on to us. We would appreciate it. But right now, it is all back right into the other side here for Team Lotus at Esports, and they're fending off the whole side here of Team Deleted. Looking at glad to have been unsuccessful. They'll seem a gap here. Opportunity T stopped by the last man in defense. Ball will go back into the action. Not yet with the redirect here. Off the backboard it goes. Will Martin get the save? No. 50-50 with Falcon, and the ball still remains to the blue side. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the timer here, and I'm not gonna lie, this is looking very fantastic.
And Lotus 8 Esports, you're seeing as well, they're still on the boost out on this play, so trying to starve them out of resources, trying to get that offense going, but the rotation's not on point there, right towards that right post. Definitely gonna have a dent in it, but that score line will not have a dent in it. Lotus 8 Esports, they're just gonna pile on top of it.
This has just been fantastic. Another goal. And they finalize that win for themselves. Lotus 8 Esports, they've just been today's winner, putting up some fantastic wins here, especially this game as well. So there's now another 50-50, 4 goals to their name. I think we're going to speak too soon there. Marty, ooh, right off that kickoff. What a play that was. 50-50 with the Falcon. Sorry, Marty cutting off to the side here. Open net, and he finds it. He fakes out Naya, was expecting it to go to the side of the post there. He jumped forward, and that misplay there worked out perfectly in their favor, getting their second goal for it too.
And that third player cheating back for that boost wasn't able to defend that net, so it is another goal here for Deleted XD, and add a third. Taze, what a shot, a sniper.
My god, this man just activated Sniper. He stopped playing WoW when he played Snipers 3D, if anyone knows that game for sure. A fantastic game, but what a double tap that was. To get that goal within the span of 6 seconds from Marty's kickoff there earlier. My god, this has just been fantastic. They just need one more goal to tie up this game and give themselves some hope here to keep up another exemplary performance against Team Lotus 8 Esports.
got the opportunity now. They got to make something of these final 40 seconds. A double demo will leave it in 2v2 until those respawns come on through. Once they do, it will be Taze to try and keep this ball in these 30 seconds. You got to control this possession. If you are Lotus 8, you need to make sure no opportunities are there for deleted XD. You need to hold on to it in this corner as long as you can. Nightya wants to add another. Why wait the time when you can add to the lead?
This has just been fantastic. Now, yeah, just got an open opportunity from a demo. They're opening up a huge goal there for themselves, and they got another one. The hope that we saw earlier has now just fizzled out for team deleted. Will they get another one there? They've shown themselves capable of getting some goals and putting them on the net here in the span a couple of seconds, but I think too little, too late. Trent there, open an opportunity after that flip reset, pushing it right past Daisy. He didn't even see him as a threat at that point, and he just got that goal. 6-3, 10 seconds left of the timer here.
And both teams really showing that they can score off of those kickoffs as well. 10 seconds left. We're going straight to single digits here, and probably not enough time here for our side of deleted XD to strike back. It's going to bounce around for a little bit, some demos, some shots here and there, but finally, once that will hit the ground, it is going to be Lotus 8 Esports out on 3-0, one game away from winning the series.
They're ever so close. Ever so tantalizingly close. They're seeing the finish line. They're seeing the stars illuminate on the sky right now. Lotus 8 Esports. They were ever so close, but they were very close to, you know, those stars fizzling out right before them. Deleted XD. My God, what a performance this last 1 minute. They really surprised us with those couple of goals there, I'm not gonna lie.
They surprised us, but they're gonna need to show us that earlier. They need to make sure that Lotus 8, they've been going on runs. That's the one thing, is like when Lotus 8 score a goal, they don't just score one, they score multiple in a row. And Deleted XD, they're trying to find goals here and there, but because they're scoring so many in a row, they're keeping that momentum, even if you score one, and still keeping that lead. So for the side Deleted XD, I'd love to see them score first, get maybe some creative kickoff plays like we've seen. They can score off them, so use that.
They can. They definitely have the capabilities just to have it in the arsenal, but they need to be able to time it a lot better. They're finding it. But right now, Lotus at Esports, they're on match point. That's a lot of pressure for the side of Deleted XD. Will they be able to surpass that pressure and get those goals, get one game in their series to their name, or will they crumble and fall tonight? They had that ascension story coming up from the lower bracket. It could have been there. It was all written in the stars. Will we see it happen? But Lotus at Esports, I think they're the kind of team it's very capable of shutting those kind of opportunities down. I'm not gonna lie.
It's possibly the final match of the night here. We're getting right on into it. It's game number 4 of our grand finals, and it's going to be Nightya starting us off once again with a kick-off win. Again, has been so dangerous in the air, but it's hard to just pick one person on Lotus 8 and say they are the reason they are winning. They are winning because of this teamwork, because of the communication, and let's be honest, GZ, they got the orb buff.
They really, really do. It's just worked out well for them, and I think they're just trying to, when you got something to represent here, just adds on more fuel to the fire that lights their passion, especially for a game like this. And they're trying to represent their orb right now. Lotus at Esports themselves, and like you were saying, that orb buff is just worked out fantastic for them. They've been putting up tantalizingly close performance, especially in the last game. But from the side there earlier, we've seen them play their hearts out tonight, and good save there from Deleted XD. Saved at the last moment, but will they keep out that ball longer with the pressure that they're definitely facing right now in the first 1 minute?
And it is possible there could be a reverse sweep potential, but as soon as I say that, Nightya turning it around. Beautiful assist there from Trent. It's actually just going to be an awkward touch off the corner that once again gets pickpocketed, centered, and Nightya slams it home.
He really does, putting out another goal to their name. It is, and Nightya opening the gateway for team Lotus at Esports, and he's trying to do it again. Good 50-50, save there by Falcon perfectly. Ball will remain out for now. Marty now regaining possession for team deleted, clears it off on the side. Nightya in defense as last man clears it away into the middle. Falcon now with possession. Into the middle it goes once again, and so it bounces off the sidewall. Sarge last man in defense, clears it off another. What a nasty touch there from his teammate, but will remain out. Falcon trying to find his teammates for now, and the battle still rages and continues on for team deleted.
And you talk about the battle, let's talk about the Twitch chat channel points battle, the real thing that matters here tonight, as a shot from Falcon goes right near that crossbar. Deleted XD 31%, but the fans believe 69%. Nice, in Lotus 8's favor.
Ooh, that. A lot of people against you. I'm not gonna lie, you gotta give some massive props to Team Deleted. They've just been playing fantastic. They've been playing really, really good. That last game there, it felt like I was watching. It was like my heart. I was on the edge of my seat there for sure. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Ooh, that was a good play there from once again. Shot by Knight. Yeah, he's just been playing. He's been a screamer for tonight's play, especially for Team Deleted right now. Sorry, Team Lotus at Esports right now. He's opening up the gaps. He's finding these shots. He's making sure those shots find the back of the blue net, but will they remain successful in the last 2 minutes, 40 seconds of this game? They're going to need to, because I think Lotus, Team Deleted, they're coming back ever so slowly.
They're coming back here. They have that opportunity. They showed us some great things here. So we will see if they can do it. Obviously, you know, like we talked about, they had a really tough road, really tension-inducing in that lower bracket, but see if they can do it here. About 2 minutes, and still, it's only a 1-goal lead, so Taze! Empty net and slams it home.
Oh, it's just a beautiful play. Marzi Trent there. He was up in the air, but a little bit ill-timed considering the fact that Marzi gets clears off the ceiling. Perfect play to his teammate Taze, and he slams that ball, as you were saying there, Llama, into the net. 1-1 game is tied with still 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the timer here. I think there's a lot of possibilities for this game going in either team's favor at this point.
Be going in either way, 1-1, the standoff. Sarge, though, off the backboard. Nightya right towards that right post. It's going to have yet another dent in it. They're going to need to polish that, grease it up after this game, because there have been so many shots that are bouncing off of it.
It's just bouncing all around. What can you say? It's stopped being a soccer ball. It was a football. And it started being a spring there for a second. And speaking of spring, they really sprang that ball into the goal there for a second. But it went bar down outside. Luckily, unfortunately for the side of Team Deleted, they still have hope shining right before their eyes. Before Naya slams it and crumbles it right before their eyes once again. 2-1. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the timer. Here, what a passing play there from Trent. Open an opportunity. That's another goal for Team Lotus at Esports.
Another goal here will give them just a 1-goal lead here. We'll see what can happen, though. Off of the kickoff, we know that has been such a power point from Team Deleted. This time they get some early pressure, they get a shot, and it looks like they'll rotate out of the zone for now. They try to meet it at midfield line, but Sarge will drive right on past. Sarge laying it down. That left post gonna have yet another dent.
Oof. They're definitely gonna feel that in the morning for sure. There's often just a lot of dents for tonight here as well, but yeah, he's got getting possession of the ball, finding off Marzi in the sidewall, and Falcon passing play their opportunity. Taze. Ooh, he was ever so close there, but the last man in defense, Sarge, he's remaining very, very strong. He's left it open opportunity now. Will he get the goals? Falcon slamming that ball after an open opportunity from his teammate Taze with a demo on the last man, Trent, I believe, who was there. This is the Team Deleted we were looking for in the last game, especially 2-2.
It really, really was. They found a way. They found these goals, and they found a way to tie it. All of a sudden, you think kind of the reverse sweep, it starts with one game. That's where the momentum builds, and it is just one game at a time for Team Deleted XD, tying up the scoreline right now. If they could find a goal in these final 30 seconds, it could be massive, but they got to deal with these massive goal scorers on the other side. Nightya playing the tricks, pulling the members over, leaving it up for Trent. It goes into the corner, and it looks like it won't get to anything, but Nightya keeps it in for so long.
Ooh, that was a demo in the back there from Trent on Marzi as well, but it wasn't really timed that well. Open opportunity, Falcon. Will he get it? No, he will not. Good save there from the man himself and last man, David Vivitz for Lotus at Esports. Will we see the first OT in a Y? A ball falls down on the other side here. Trent and last man in defense keeps away for now. Taze finally ending this first half of this game here. Now we're in OT, 2-2. Game is tied. All the pressure. Who crumbles, who wins? We're going to have to see now with the match point in the favor for Team Lotus 8 Esports. What will they do?
What will they do? A golden goal. If they score it, they will be winning the series. Taze, it's a nice little dangerous shot, plopping on that pressure, but going down the other way. Now Marzi has to get this one out. Yeah, almost intercepting that one right in the middle of the air. This time, though, Trent trying to get that 50-50. Nightya back to it, back to work with the team. Back in midfield for Falcon. The pass bouncing off the walls, back towards the net. Can they find anything?
Haven't really been successful just yet, especially with, I mean, you can put that up to both sides here. The analyzation and opportunity. No, yo. Ooh, oh, that was a good opportunity for double taps. Just went wide, unfortunately for him. And Taze, will he find an opportunity? Will he get that goal? Taze ends this game and makes sure that there's hope for Team Deleted for game number 5.
I mean, a beautiful shot. No defense is back and will find the goal that Team Deleted XD definitely needed. And all of a sudden, you know, now a 3-1 in the series. They found it here. Nightya, Sarge had some goals there. Yeah, specifically had the 2 from Lotus 8, but they had some good teamwork. But we're gonna go into a game 5. At least.
Game 5, I'm excited to see. It's been fantastic from the side of Team Deleted. They brought their hopes up so hard that the star is illuminating. They've kept up the pressure against Lotus 8 Esports, who I think in the last, especially the OT, they're trying to, they had that mindset of just ending it. Let's do it, make sure, let's put all the cards on the table, flung them away, and just when the chips were ready to settle in, Team Deleted, especially Taze there, the hero of tonight's story for Team Deleted at that moment. Such a nice shot. Open an opportunity. There was just, what can you say? They found that opportunity. They took it. Who wouldn't look a gift horse in them on that situation? I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's tough at this point, and you know, at this point, you're not thinking exactly reverse sweep. It's not necessarily in your back of your mind in that territory, but we're starting to build there. And we talk about how Rocket League, very momentum based game, not only the physics inside of the game, but outside the game, the mental. You know, you start to lose 2 games when you're up 3-0. Next, it's 3-1, then it's 3-2. That momentum can start to swing, but still 3 games Lotus has to finish this out.
Oof, they definitely have that opportunity now, Lotus, to end it. But will they be able to do so? We've seen Team Deleted now. They brought their hopes back up, and for ourselves as well, that they're going to have a complete exemplary performance. But it's going to be a very hell of a battle. They're going to, like I said before, all cards on the table. And you're gonna have to bring even the, go to the shop real quick, buy some cards you didn't even know existed as well, put those as well at the same time, put every advantage you can get, because you're gonna need it against a team like Team Lotus.
You are. Lotus has their pedigree proven over and over again. Such a good story, that team of Plat Strats with the orc buff here today. Falcon, though, trying to shut down that buff with a nice, beautiful aerial play. Nightya, the final player back, gets a nice touch on it to at least save it, but some good early pressure. Look at the shot from Sarge, though. It is a bar down, but a bar none.
Oof, that was so close and very, very well lined there as well. I'm not gonna lie, Lam, that's beautiful. But we should become a poet at the same time as becoming a caster, because words are evading me right now. But that save from the side of Team Lotus, how did they keep that ball out? I do not know. But nonetheless, the scoreline still remains 0-0. There's still 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on the timer here.
A lot of time for both these teams to try and set something up. Kind of a council meeting out in the corner with all 3 players going towards that ball. But now going the other way. Martzi, the pass is to Taze. It's fast, but doesn't break through the nice strong defense of Lotus 8. For right now, they're trying to send it the other way. Their counterattacks have been one of their power points. Falcon, though, wants to make sure there's none of that happening.
Stops that right in his tracks, though Sarge. Ooh, good save there from Trent. Passes the pass a bit perfect to Sarge, and who's in the air. Does catch it out, but not the most solid of touches. 50-50. Open opportunity. Sarge gets another touch here, but it goes wide. Right into the hands of Falcon, who gets a touch there, who clears it off the sidewall. Trying to set up an air dribble. Clears it off there. Double tap opportunity. Save there from Trent. Clears it off the sidewall. Sarge now with the ball in his hands. Gains possession. Flicks it away. Right past Taze. Pass to Nightya, who's in the air. Falcon now with a clear opportunity. Open net. Taze redirects it perfectly, but Trent is in the air with a soft touch as well. No boost in the tank, just clears it off to his teammate. Sarge with the double tap opportunity himself there. No, ball still goes wide. Nightya, not the solid of touches, keeps it away and flicks it perfect to Martzi now. And less than half the game here, no goal from either side.
Yeah, it has been a pretty defense-heavy game, Sarge. Yet another shot on board. Taze, though, again, the goalie, the saver, the one that is keeping that one out of the net. Sarge, though, to back up for just a moment, pick up the boost. Oh, that would have been a beautiful pass in midair. Unfortunately, does not connect this time. It will be Falcon riding along the wall. This could be the attack they need. It's a pass. It's a fake out. Trent flies right with the other player. The ball flies the other way, and Team Deleted will be taking the lead.
And to delete that play from the other side, Trent there, he just flung himself. He's desperate to get even an inch of a touch on that ball there, but just goes wide. Perfect passing between the other side of Team Delete, and they get that first goal. Draw first blood, opening up the gateway, possibly for themselves to get more goals and put something on the scoreboard here. They have the opportunity to put one more game on under the series under their name as well, but ooh, good save there from Sarge. Ball goes into the air. Opportunity now, ball falling down from the ceiling. And it goes in the hands of Trent, who clears it off to the side wall. Pass and play there to Sarge. Stoppage from Trace himself, who's just going to fly the ball into the air. Flip, reset pass off to his teammate Falcon. Save there from Naya. And 1 minute 40 seconds after the timer here, the goal line still remains the same.
Still down 1 here for the side of Lotus. We'll see if they can break that defense that has held so strong here. Trent, though, almost getting a touch on a nice little dangerous waterfall that Sarge loves to get those second, third touches off of right now. We'll see, though. Again, at this point, Deleted XD, I would love one more from them, but you still got that lead. You got to hold this possession.
It's gonna be the most priceless thing you can hold on to at this point. You're gonna have to nurture it, take care of it, because it's all you got right now. Unless you put one more goal on the scoreboard, but in the meantime, it's gonna take a lot more from themselves. They've definitely got one goal, but how long is the question? Because it seems right now, Team Lotus Esports, they're not giving up this battle without an easy fight.
They're not giving it up. They are not. There's nothing that's going to take it away from them. Not 100 men or more. There's nothing they can do to take it away. Still that lead there. 1 is what it's going to be. Yotho looking for it. Taze is just weaving themselves through those attacking players and finding the way to clear it out. And look at this. Almost scoring the goal as well.
That was ever so tantalizingly close to the side of Team Deleted, but the ball still remains out. Open an opportunity. Sarge gets the goal. 50-50 with his own teammate. They were both players, Naya and Sarge, were desperate for that ball there. Trent, what a fight with Falcon he had there to get that goal past Team Deleted and to tie up the game. Ever so close with only 20 seconds left on the timer here.
Yeah, not a lot of time, and that means we are possibly going into overtime. I mean, this series has already been exciting Ground Zero, but overtime would make it a little bit more spicy.
Of course. I just like to, tenderize it, get a good, nice course, and I add some more spices, get some nice little blends in there. You got that seasoning. Let's see how this goes over in overtime. Will we get that full course meal with some extra dessert, or will it be ending right here? Opportunity to but falls on the other side here, giving us our OT, our very well-deserved OT for both sides as well. 1-1. Who will win this last game? Still the major threat of Lotus Esports in the lead with the match point.
Yeah, if Lotus are the next ones to score this goal, they will be the ones taking the entirety of the tournament. Almost striking true there from Trent. Really good shot opportunities. This game, their offense has been shut down to only 1, but can they find it right here? It's going off in the corner as Marzi trying to just clear it out right now. Sarge, though, Trent aiding this one in. Knight can't get the third touch on it.
Oh, that was ever so close there. We're still seeing the ball still finding itself there, and the ball falls in. After tragedy, Naya with a fantastic air dribble passing play from Trent here. It goes into the air. He fights off 2 players, Marzi and Taze in the back. Marzi with an unfortunate 50-50 with Naya, and the ball finally finds itself in the blue net. Lotus 8 Esports are your winners for the 88 series of Frost Esports Weekly.
Yeah, I mean, such a good job here in the Blizzard today, really bringing the storm, and it got really close. It got really exciting. All the credit in the world to Team Deleted. Again, we talked about it. They played 8 games down in that lower bracket and still found a way to make the run right back up towards that grand finals.
Oh, it's just been a perfect hit story. They could definitely go with pride to their name, for sure. I'm not going to. It's been a fantastic performance. I've never been disappointed seeing them play here at all. There's just been going up. Defeating Nightblood Gaming was not an easy feat, but for sure they managed to accomplish that. Nearly bring up, put some sweat on the side of Lotus 8 Esports as well. It's just been a fantastic performance with the massive praises, but the lesson there can only be one winner. That winner is Lotus 8 Esports from the start, from the get-go. We've one of the first teams we casted. They've just been playing absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they also had the stream buff as well. I mean, first and foremost, just a shout out to all those players. I mean, we have seen them week after week, been grinding out these Frost tournaments. They grind rank. They are so amazingly gifted mechanic players. And Lotus 8, they picked up a really good squad there. They're proving themselves here today. They deserve the trophy. 4-1. It was looking maybe a little bit sketchy towards the end, Ground Zero, but they pull it off.
Ooh, yeah, they really was there for sure. You couldn't really choose at that point who was going to win. Team Deleted, they were looking like they were coming back ever so close, but unfortunately for them, Naya, he just got that last perfect play, the hero of tonight's story for Team Lotus 8 Esports. And like you said, it's them who are the winners tonight, and they take away the good amount of dash as well for their org, along with themselves as well. There's a lot of pride they can take away coming in week by week, and like we said, the grind does pay off eventually.
Yeah, well, congrats to Lotus 8 Esports. Now, you might be sitting in Twitch chat saying, I can do that. I can play Rocket League. I can maybe beat them. Probably not because they're a really good team, but I can play Rocket League. Maybe you want to play Rocket League or Valorant in our weekly tournaments. So make sure to join our Frost Discord server. That's where we run all of our events. Maybe you're a Valorant player, Rocket League player, whatever. Go down to that Discord. Join up. We have these every single week, Mondays and Thursdays. A huge shout out to that Discord. Go check it out. The Twitter as well for us is where all those announcements do go out. Ground Zero, any final words before we end this one off?
And maybe give us both some love. Give our boy Nick, who was in the back, giving us the quality entertainment that was delivered to your streams today. Go give him some love as well. Maybe follow both of our Twitters if you guys thought we were deserving of the cast, and we would give you tonight as well. At the same time, I think and a big, massive respect for our sponsor who helped us continuously give us and deliver the prize pool for these tournaments. Continuously, it's League Charlie, who's come back once again, giving their $100 away for free. And once again, major help to them and major thanks once again. But Llama, do you have anything else to say? I think that's from myself. That's going to be it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, like you said, huge thanks to Trolley, Nick back behind the scenes. Make sure to go hire him. He's a pretty amazing guy. I'm not going to lie. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Does graphics, does everything production-wise, so go check him out. But as well, also huge thanks to the players coming out here, playing some Rocket League on this Monday night, as well as everybody in Twitch chat. You guys were seriously amazing out there, bringing the hype as well. But sadly, that is going to do it for Ground Zero and myself. Thank you all so much for watching the 88th edition of our Frost Blizzard Weekly. We hope you all have an amazing night. Stay frosty.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's cold and losing my control. The light is gone, the night has come, it's crazy now. Stop this conversation.